Good. Hopefully the stream will be productive, and this chat will be peaceful and helpful, he said. He said. Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right, dude. You wish. I'm gonna turn my webcam on. Bald! Bald! Daily streams I see? Yeah, I'm back in it, baby! We're back! Yeah! Oh, thank you, Stream Elements bot. Very cool. Alrighty. Are you guys ready to go on a journey? It is a bold idea. My last post was 4 years ago. Is that like a community post? Maybe I should make some more of those. Yeah, that's pretty cool, yeah. Alright. This loading screen is boring! Allow me to introduce you to myself as a paraplegic Master Chief. Hello! It's me, unable to move, but communicating to you with my mind. It is I, Rejected Shotgun, and you may notice we're in a relatively beautiful area here. My god, what is this place? Some kind of human city on Earth? Could that be Earth City? Green in chat screaming, as he always does. That's literally his one job. Scream. Be unhappy. That's his whole shtick. If he was like a character in a TV show, that would be his entire gimmick. Some kind of metropolis? What? No way! Anyway, I'm gonna take you guys on a little journey. Ooh, whoa, spoilers, dude. I have it for a lot of other reasons, not stream related. Well, at least they're not stream related. So there's at least that. I mean, for me, selfishly, of course. But I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, I gotta show you guys some stuff. Take a look, alright? So this side of the map is still very baby mode, not a whole lot going on. I've been focusing mostly on this area here, which may look quite a bit busier to you, which it is. There's a lot of complexity going on here. Check it out. This, all, by the way, is cleaned up. Pathfinding is working right now. We've got a large area here. We got little doors and things. A lot of little scenery objects and pretty objects that kind of just fill in the space here pretty well. We could use a little bit more here. This place is a little bit unfinished, kind of boring and flat at the moment. We got cool areas like this here, which I'm honestly pretty proud of. These nice little inlet type spots you could use for like little AI battles and things. Kind of pretty, kind of nice. And the rest of the street is kind of barren, but while this building right here could definitely use a bit of a facelift, this area here got some interesting stuff. You guys might remember that yesterday I was debating doing some interior spaces. Well, this morning and all this afternoon I started working on my first interior space here. And as you can see, there's a pretty basic, admittedly, pretty basic room here, but it has an actual hallway with lighting and stuff. We're gonna get some staircases in here because, you know, that would actually be kind of nice. But as you can see, you'll get some hallways here, and they lead you to the roof on top of the buildings here. So you actually have some nice interior spaces you can mess with. Ignore that. That's probably Not important. Anyway, you can come up top here and you can see I've got a cool little rooftop area you can go to. Little indoors, nice stuff going on. It's kind of a weird texture. I'm gonna change that. But yeah, it's kind of cool. And if you come over here, like I was talking about on stream yesterday, you can see a little bit of a hallway here that leads you to another rooftop area, which I haven't decorated at all, but I have kind of shaped it out and added like a little floor texture to it. And honestly, it's kind of nice. It's like this is going to be probably some kind of like gardeny area. It's kind of cool that you can see this giant building right in front of you as well. I like that. I mean, PBR in Halo 2? No, I don't want PBR in Halo 2. Nothing would make any sense. Modded Gamer with the huge tip. Thank you for the leap.
Halo 2 best Halo gun.
Thank you. And you know, I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm not gonna argue with that. I love Halo 2 so much. I really do love Halo 2 so much. But thank you for the huge tip. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, I'm really liking this area. It feels all very connected. You got like rooftops you can hop between and stuff. It's pretty damn cool. The lighting is kind of nice. Everything feels like pretty polished. I'm really enjoying the detailing on these areas. And honestly, I want to just keep going and take it a step further. Show face or it's all fake news. If I show my face, you'll realize this is all just pre-recorded and that I'm an AI. Boo! Dude, I lied, actually. I'm a fucking liar, dude. I just fucking lied my ass off. Anyway, I really like how this area is shaping up, and what I'm realizing from the really cool zone that this is becoming... Are you actually sick of Halo 4 modding already? I wouldn't say I'm sick of Halo 4 modding, but I'm definitely, like, appreciating, like, a break from it. Like, I started, and I was like, this sucks so much. And then I decided to do like one day of Halo 2 modding, and I was like, wait, this is so much more peaceful. I'm gonna do this for a little while. So, I'll be back on Halo 4 modding really soon. I'm just happy while I'm doing something that's way simpler. Like, it's like... I mean, it only sucks because you make it harder than it has to be. I mean, I disagree completely with that. You're saying that I make it harder than it has to be because I'm using Halo Infinite assets in Halo 4, but like... If I were using what else is there to use for the mod? There's nothing except community assets, of which there are very few. Using Halo Infinite assets with 500 materials just makes it more difficult. But there's what else is there to use? Oh, it's Demon. You have a day off? What up? Oh, did you already start your job, dude? Didn't know you got a day off already. Welcome, Demon. Look at we can find stuff. I think I'm gonna have to heavily disagree with you on that point. Like, I know that we can, it's just, it'll be... Whoa! What the hell, Renegade? Thank you for the huge super chat.
I don't usually talk in chat or Discord, but hope this helps you out, man.
It does! It helps me out massively! Thank you so much! What the hell? Much appreciated, Renegade. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Hey, listen. You have now outed yourself as no longer a lurker. That means you can type in chat, and I'm gonna be like, hey, wait, I know that prepper! I know them! Oh, we got Halo Reach music. Dude, wait, I gotta add Halo Reach music to my playlist. I just realized I haven't had Halo Reach music on there forever. It'd be so nice to have some of that on there. Right, anyway. Oh, look, dude. The hog. The hog. Pretty nice, dude. It's pretty nice. You know what I should do with my warthog? My golden warthog? It'd be kind of fun to do. Where is it? Here's my golden. Damn, another 25! Thank you! What the hell, Renegade?
I suffer OCD, so here is one more smile.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. That's super generous of you. What the hell? That's my favorite prepper. Thank you so much, Renegade. I really do appreciate it. That's beyond generous. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Damn. Okay. Kind of going crazy with the start of the stream right now. Really appreciate it. I think this one's fine. Also, in campaign version, Secret Easter egg. I'm not a bald brute. Thank you, Facility 13. Appreciate it. Ah, somebody deleted that message. I bet Greed deleted that message. Deserved. Deserved. We'll be up at 3 a.m. cranking the hog. The fuel injectors are gummed up, so I just have to crank it until it turns out. I get that. You didn't delete anything? Oh. Well, in my mind, you did. You were like, you know what? That was pretty freaking rude. I can't believe you would have said that to Rejected. I'm gonna delete it for him. Because that guy, that was just super freaking mean, man. And then you deleted it. That's gonna be like my headcanon for how that went down. Holy Jesus! Oh, that happens so rarely that I genuinely forgot it was so loud. Thank you. Thank you! Thank you for the huge 50!
So I was drawing Mainana, the goddess of cooking and innovation,
Okay.
and someone in your chat sent a Broly gif, so I had to draw her with fighting spirit.
The classic
She's
Broly
a
gif.
pacifist. She was crying. Now I'm drawing Princess Guinevere from Glitch. Either way, I back.
Welcome back to... Oh my... What is happening? I can't keep up! Not a gamer with a huge 50! Thank you! Holy shit! Why is
Let
it?
me go even further beyond.
Let me go even further beyond! Thank you! Okay, thank you, Demon, for the huge 50. Thank you, Modded Gamer, for the huge 50. And thank you, Renegade, for the huge... And Modded... It's a lot! Damn! I'm not ready for all this, man. I did just drink a lot of coffee, actually. So, like, low-key, I am kind of ready for it. Hold on, dude. I have to tell you guys, all right? You know, shocking secret. Do I use an XLR mic? I do, yeah. Yeah. It's this one right here, the AT2035. Audio-Technica 2035. All right. Demon sent me some stuff, and I gotta tell you guys this as a preface before we go deep into this. As for like what you guys can probably guess this, okay? I'm a fucking nerd, and also kind of a fucking weeb. I like me some anime. All right, I always have, and I'm not ashamed to say that. All right, I'm cultured. I can appreciate other cultures. That said, most anime low-key doo-doo. I'll watch some of the doo-doo stuff anyway. If it's like an isekai, you know, I like me some trash tier escapism. I'm not going to pretend like I don't. However, that said, I'm rather cultured, okay? And I have to say, Demon has designed a very cute character that I like a lot, all right? Demon might really like drawing big-breasted babes, all right? And I respect that too. But I like this look, chef girl. Cute. I like that. She got a chef hat and like elf ears. I fuck with that. And also, she has like a giant chef's knife, which also, I fuck with that. That's sick. This is actually one of my favorite characters that you've drawn, Demon. Like high key. Like, you've drawn a lot of insane characters, and then this one I know is really simple compared to some of the other stuff you've drawn, but like, I really fucking like that. I don't know who this is. She kind of reminds me of like a Western character design. She does not look very anime, very Western style design, but she's cute. I like her a lot. That's a really good design. I say that though without having all of your previous art on reference. Because I know if you were just like, oh, by the way, here's my other art, I'd be like, okay, wait, I take it back. Like, all your other art is like insane too. I already know. That's Princess Guinevere from the Glitch cartoon. Oh, isn't that the new one they just, no wonder it looked Western to me. This is I haven't watched this yet. I've been meaning to watch this. Good to know though. Good to know they got some cool character designs there. Yeah, I've had that pulled up on a tab for like 2 days and I just haven't watched it yet. No, it was more than that. It was like 4 days. Oh, real Isna. Oh, you were asking me, Isna, about getting the menu set up. I was meaning to send you the script as soon as I finish it, and I think we're gonna get the full-on Forge script finished today. Also, I'm gonna double check and make sure my AI are working, because I did just get this map with all of its new beautiful complexities and stuff going on. I did hopefully just get pathfinding working again. I cleaned up the map completely, so throw in a fusion coil for good luck. Let's throw Grunt down and see what he does. Oh yeah, we got pathfinding, dude. Wait, I don't have any pathfinding like manually placed down around here, but I want to place like a Grunt over here, dude. I haven't seen any of the AIs. Renegade! Oh my god! Thank you for another huge super chat. Are you kidding me?
29 years old and 3 kids, XIMC, and nothing stops me being a nerd. I got my wife into anime, so can relate to being a weeb and nerd here as well.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, that's the best. You just like force people. You're like, I need you to understand. You're like, listen, Maybe Sword Art Online is trash, okay? But I need you to watch it anyway. It was a part of my childhood. Except for season... We don't talk about... we don't talk about season, like, 2. Especially. Thank you for the huge super chat, though, Renegade. I really appreciate it. So, 29. I am currently 27. 28 next year. You got 3... What is it? RMC. Is that military? 3 kids? That was crazy. Good on you, dude. Good on you for having a big family like that. That's fantastic. So old, dude. You're like a baby. You're the skibbity toilet generation, Green, whether you like to admit it or not. You are the skibbity toilet generation, Green. Actually, you're more of the Five Nights at Freddy's generation. That's how I would, like, classify it. That's Gen Alpha. I know. It's my bad. You're the... Wait, what the fuck? How did I break the menu? Hello? Dude, Hyoga said just put on Coco Melon if Green gets fussy. That's crazy. No, Green's not that young, but I'm crashing out. No, but fuck, what was I gonna say? No, Green is the Five Nights at Freddy's generation. All right, that's real and true. I don't know how the menu just bugged.
Oh my
there.
word.
Oh!
Someone left a cup of 5.56 NATO FMJ rounds just standing out here in the open. Don't mind if I do. Bottoms up.
Wait, what? Bro's,
you can taste the brass jacket.
Bro's just drinking 5.56 right now.
Is this Cold War era? Delicious.
Wow! Oh my god, Renegade, what are you doing?
Last one lol, but seriously thank you for being a bro, man.
Thank you for being a bro. I'm just out here streaming and goofing off, man. Thank you. What the fuck? You're going crazy. Don't send too many super chats, man. I know current state of economy. It's shit's but thank you very much. For real, that's fucking fantastic. Thank you. I hope you're living like your best life day to day. You got like a whole ass family and shit. You got like a busy ass life, and that's sick as hell. Forward thinking. Wait, I can. What the fuck? You're being all forward thinking and doing cool shit. Can I remove this? Oh, I can, dude. I can move the hog. Huge. This is like the good and also bad part of being able to forge anything, is that I can just pick up map-placed objects and delete them. See this? Mine. Even though it has baked shadows, I can still eat it. Very cool. But yeah, this map is starting to feel pretty good. It's very pretty. It's very nice. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty freaking cool, dude. Now, obviously, the big outer space here, we gotta... By we, I mean me, but, you know, we're gonna... You guys are gonna give me your ideas, and I'm gonna steal them. Then we can collaborate and find some cool things to do around here. I really want to add those big doors over here. I think it'll be cool. We get it. You retracted the message. It was me. I retracted the message. No, I was green. That's okay. I appreciate you trying to give your input there, but no, it was definitely green. He just cared so much for me and for my feelings and making sure that I felt like I had a lot of hair, that he didn't want to read the word bald on my behalf, and that's really nice of him. I'm seeing a lack of harvester. Where's the promised vehicle? Look, I have hallways. Look, this is the best I can do. It's a hallway I made. Look. Alright, who needs a harvester when I have Halo 2 building interiors? Look at that, huh? Look at that. Oh! Just add them to the forge list. I'm gonna add all those to the forge list. That way people can not only replace them, but also just like do their own stuff. I love always. Yeah, look how much more interactive this area feels now. That's so cool. I think a harvester would be cooler. You know what? I have an idea, Zophie. I want to add the harvester to Halo 2. Go ahead, start modeling it. Thank you. Model it, texture it completely in a perfect Halo 2 art style, and if it looks good, I'll add it in the game. I'm glad we could come to an understanding here. You know what, though? I could probably... The Scarab's going to look terrible here, but I could probably drive it now because I cleared out all this space here. Yeah, it looks all green right now, but that's your job. No, it's okay. I gave the job to you. See, it's like delegation. My job is to make things happen. Your job is to actually make the things I want to happen. I'm like a manager. Okay, maybe I said I don't care about modding Halo 2 and DMs, but I retract the statement now because I want to see Halo 4. Nah, dude, I'll mod Halo 4 soon. I actually genuinely will. I want to finish this map up, get this mod working good. Then I'll prove all the haters wrong who are like, rejected never freaking finishes his freaking mods. This freaking guy. I know he's just doing it for fun and posting it on the internet because he thinks it's cool, but he never finishes them, and he can never play with his toys, and he's really steaming mad. Even though he definitely finishes all of his big project mods, and they're all available on his Steam Workshop right now. Damn! Damn it with the huge 20! Thank you!
Make sure it's Rick Sophie. O and BTW Drake. Helldivers tonight or tomorrow night, and I'll draw anything of your choice, lewd or not. Also unrelated, but those pumpkin treats are back in store.
Demon, I actually have a thing I want you to draw. I actually do. How about this? Since I'm balls deep in this mod right now, and I can guarantee you after stream tonight, I'm going to continue to want to work because I've been so behind. Let's do tomorrow night. We'll do Helldivers. That way I also get a chance to download it, and then I will genuinely take you up on that offer. 100%. I'll get Helldivers downloaded and we'll do it tomorrow. My only viewer! Thank you for the huge tip!
You never finish your mods and never release any video.
Okay. First part I disagree with. I released most of my mods. As for the second part, nah, you kind of got me there. That's actually pretty true. I can't really argue with that. Anyway, let's not talk about that. I do want to make a video on this mod though. This is like, I can make a quick video on this. I could be like, guys, Halo 2 video game. I make a very good mod, and then I'll just that'll be it. It'll just be that voice clip. It'll be like a screenshot of this street here, and then I'll just end video. Rip huge grass video. I actually still really want to do a huge grass video. Or, alternatively, big brain, by the way. Big brain. You still haven't downloaded it yet? Dude, my hard drive, tiny, puny. I have to delete a bunch of games just to play it. That's why. And then I'm always like, I never know what to delete, because I'm like, oh, what if I play with this person? They want to play this game. I love you. Yeah, innit? I was gonna do something, and then you freaking fricks distracted me, dude. What the hell? Delete Halo 3 editing kit? That would actually solve all my storage problems. But I would never do that. And says he wants to make his video on his last channel 9 months ago. Blah, blah, blah. Alright? I'm busy making mods. Jesus! Renegade with another
Spreading
huge super chat.
Democracy all over high charity. Oh wait, it's just the flood.
The flood ravaging it. Dude, oh my god, wait. That, you just gave me a banger mod idea. Replace every single flood AI in Halo 2 with Helldivers Marines. And they're all just screaming about democracy the entire time. Just ravaging high charity. That would go so hard! Davy Jones with a 420, thank you very much!
Bare, hairless, naked, follically challenged.
Follically challenged?
Norwood 5.
What?
Skin helmet.
I don't like that one.
Bald-headed.
Too boring.
Layer user. Razor proficient.
Yeah, I mean...
Depilated.
What?
Exposed. Polished dome. Mirror finish. Cue ball. Shaven. Smooth. Uncovered.
Alright. I don't know who you're talking about, but these weird fantasies you're having. You know, I will say, first of all, I appreciate that your definition crossed over into the whole baldness thing, alright? That's a good, that's like a full circle moment. But also, I'm not bald! And that is never going to change. As you can see, I have a full, beautiful head of hair, which admittedly does need to be trimmed back because it's way too long. I really, really need a haircut. Dark Sapien goes hard? It does, dude. Unfortunately, I had to theme my entire Windows into permanent dark mode to do it, but... I don't know, man. I've seen the videos. What? Video? What are you... What, is there like a secret uncovering Rejected Shotgun's baldness fucking video essay out there? Like, what are you... What are you talking about? 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 What are you talking You guys are stressing me out. You're stressing me out. All right. I saw a GIF. It's AI! A very realistic video, though. I'm not gonna lie. It looks extremely convincing. All right. Whatever. Whatever, dude. We got work to do. And you know what? The main work I want to do is on these buildings, which, by the way, I don't know about you guys, okay? And I'm saying this knowing I'm kind of tooting my horn here, but this area is starting to look pretty dang good. This building right here out on the front, which is supposed to be the centerpiece, low-key still ugly. Holy shit, my only viewer tipped a 20!
No, you're right, it will never change. Your head is too shiny to grow hair.
What the fuck, man? What do you mean by that? What is that? Too shiny to grow? What does that even fuck? It doesn't even make sense. You're stupid and dumb. It doesn't even make sense. Thank you for the very generous 20. I don't know. You're what? No, you're right. It will never change. Your head is too shiny to grow hair. I physically, right now, there's hair right here. What? The bald Drake is... Dude, I'm ignoring this. I'm ignoring the bald comments. You guys are stupid. You're dumb. Why does it sound like something Donald Trump is saying? Like, you're stupid. You're dumb. I want him to say that, like, completely unironically. That would be awesome. That'd be, like, one of the sound bites of all time. I would definitely add that to the Discord server. Also, if anybody knows if he's ever said that, let me know, because that would be really funny. Maybe I'm thinking he has. I think I'm thinking of one of those AI edits when they're like, it's like him and the other presidents are like playing video games. All right. Anyway, the forge mode, obviously, it's very good. There are some bugs I want to fix on it. The first one, and maybe we'll do this real quick before we. I think he says that like every week, maybe. But here, okay, here's a bug I want to fix. All right, see how I have this warthog selected? If I have nothing selected and I spawn an object like this battle rifle here, it's fine. But if I have the, I'm hovering over this and I open the menu, and then I click battle rifle, I grab the warthog, and then I'm permanently holding the battle rifle and I can't get rid of it. And this bug has been here for ages. And by ages, I mean like since I first made this mod like 4 days ago. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to make it so selecting an object is only possible when the menu is closed. So I'm going to add a check for that. Modded Gamer! Thank you very much for this 69.
Bold, and it's true, because we, chat, can see our reflection.
In what? Where do you see it? In my glasses? You could maybe if you had like fucking AI upscalers, you could see yourself in my glasses, but what do you... There's... Alright. Now, I'm going to say this is going to be rather controversial, okay? And I'm so sorry about this. But if you bring your attention to my head at the top left corner of your screen, you may notice a dark patch over the top part of my head here. And what's really interesting about that is that's actually a substance known as hair. Doug Dimmadome! Thank you for the two!
Doug Dimmadome,
owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
I'm looking to expand into agriculture and I'd like to secure property on the top of your shiny cranium.
Oh my fucking god.
Harvesters, tractors, forklifts, and other machinery to help re-fertilize hair.
Okay, wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Dimmadome, for that extremely generous opportunity that you're offering me. The problem is I think that real estate doesn't exist. So sorry to break that news to you. But no, it does not fucking exist. Modern Gamer, thank you for the 420. You guys are going insane with the super chats and tips today.
To how shiny your head is.
What? It's dark hair! My hair's like a light brown. Although some might call this hair color a dirty blonde, which is honestly like way more accurate, which matches my striking and piercing light eyes. Did you put your chair in Halo 2 just like you did with Halo 4? Of course I did. Of course I... Do you think I wouldn't put my gaming chair... Am I getting mugged?
In the bag right now.
What the fuck? Trying to mug me for my hair? At least a random mugger on the street knows that I have hair, alright? Yeah, he's trying to steal it, but at least he's acknowledging it's there. Yeah, this is actually one of the better chairs. Alright, listen to this beautiful sound it makes when I drive it. Very nice. Why is it so creaky? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I'm too poor to afford WD-40, dude. My bad. My bad for being too poor to afford WD-40, dude. Way to point it out. Way to make it weird. Oh, my God, the mugger. Thank you for the 2.
Sorry, twin. Can't cut it. Take your follicles back.
Bro.
You need them more than I do.
Jesus! Wait, Renegade! Thank you for another huge super chat.
Is proof Drake has more hair than a brute.
He called a brute!
I'm sure we would be looking at an elite with no armor.
Yeah! Let's go! A demon! Thank you for the 5!
Quick pull on your hair to prove it's not a wig. I believe you, but more proof is always better.
What do you mean? I don't need proof of this? Also, shout out Renegade for not saying drill Hanai. Huge W. Shoe shiner, thank you for this.
That your shoes don't need shining, but I could help with your head, make it the shiniest of all the people in the land.
Ah! Patty T, thank you for the 10. I fucking hate shoe shiner.
Love this mod because it gets us a little closer to realizing what MCC could be. Forge, firefight, and theater mode for every classic Halo game is the dream.
Hell yeah it is. Thank you, Patty T. With another tip. God damn it, Jiro Hanai, thank you for the 2.
Can a Gyrolani borrow a follicle?
Dude, Turbo Sim thinks he's so sneaky, putting in whatever name he wants. He thinks he's so sneaky, like I don't know exactly who just wrote that. Or wait, maybe that's Davy Jones. Fuck, I don't know. They both do a lot of the same bits. I knew it! Wait, it was Davy Jones! Okay, I was close. I said it before you even typed it, alright? You gotta give me credit for that one. You gotta give me credit. How many donate? A lot, dude! I don't know what's going on today. You guys are going crazy! I can't even keep up! I didn't even get... I started with Renegade a minute ago, and then it just started stacking, and Renegade said, this super chat is proof. Drake has more hair than a brute. Notice the noun there, brute, not Jirlhanai. Brute. Good noun usage. And then I said, if he was bald, I'm sure we'd be looking at an elite with no armor. That's true. I would be a gross, slimy reptilian type creature. Like a politician, am I right or am I right? Alright, anyway. But I agree with you, Patty T. If every game had like a Forge theater and everything, that would be fucking fantastic. Yo! Photos.
Hey, just wondering if you got your photos printed. Buggers binted. What?
I haven't heard that in so long. Thank you for the zoo. What is that? I never understood the meme. It just sounded funny. The Bogos binted. All the hairs below the belt. Damn right, I might not be able to grow a beard up here, but let me tell you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, brother? Yeah. Dude, all this fucking screaming, my throat is on fire. Fuck, dude, you guys are distracting me. I was doing a thing. Yes, I remember now. Look at this. Can a girl and I drive a pelican? I think so. The Hair Fairy, thank you for the $5.
Looks like you don't have hair for me to bless. He'll come back
oh
next
my
year
god.
And maybe he'll be able to give you good luck.
Stop with these fucking rants, dude! Shut up! I'm not fucking bald, dude. Jesus. Oh my god. Thank you for the $5, you dickhole. All right, menu. I know how to fix the bug. Watch this. I'm gonna big brain it. Sophie's trying to rope you into doing the most obscure thing of all time because she just loves the Harvester so much. Alright, watch this. The bug that I was talking about, we're going to fix it right here. We're going to scroll to... wait, where's the menu? Whatever, I'll find the function for it right up here. Forge menu open. Watch this. Watch this. They had big, enormous, large moment about to occur here. Selecting logic, alright? Check this out. If there is something here in the Forge zone, allow the object to be selected. However, I'm going to do something controversial, and also brave. I'm going to write and in lowercase. And what I'm going to do is make another thing be required in order to select an object. And that is forge menu open, the variable, needs to be set to false. So that means if I open the forge menu, I will no longer be able to select stuff. The Harvester! I know them! Thank you for the 3!
Harvest these nuts.
God damn it. That one's for you, Zophie, okay? That one wasn't even directed at me, alright? In all fairness. Alright, let's see if I fixed the bug. It might still be an issue due to like a timing thing, but I think I fixed it. He isn't writing another if statement? No! I'm just adding another condition to an existing if statement! Okay, check this out. Okay, but what if I was to ask for a harvester on my birthday? Listen, then you'll get 1 day of me working on the harvester. Why am I still allowed to select this? I literally just added a new if condition. What the fuck, man? Detect object should be waiting for oh. Wait. Huh! If there is an object in the forge zone and forge menu open is false, then valid selection is allowed. Oh, because it was already... Okay, that's not actually a solution. Huh. Compile the script. I did compile the scripts. I did. The problem is that it already set all of this logic here, and then I couldn't just, like, turn it off midway. Okay, okay, wait. I have an idea. Hear me out. What if instead I go to the menu, right? Because if you see here, what does this toggle even do? Davy Jones, thank you for the 2!
Hey man, are you streaming tonight?
Yeah, man.
Have you ever played Halo?
No.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
You should start a YouTube channel.
That's a lot of work.
There's this cool thing called the Halo editing kit.
What kind of nerd shit is that?
You can make mods.
Oh.
You should look into it and maybe start a YouTube stream, possibly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm pretty busy. It seems like a lot, actually. I think you're kind of asking a lot of me, to be honest. Like, not to be rude or nothing, but like, it's kind of fucking a lot, dude. Wait. I'm confused. What is, dude? The way that I wrote the detect object script is super weird. Sorry, I'm just like trying to process it. Thomas! Thank you for the $5 and 1 cent.
Did you know the Rimate Talos missile could be equipped with the W-30 nuclear warhead that has a 0.3 kiloton nuclear yield? Also,
wow.
you have lovely hair.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. What? Wait, pause. First of all, thank you for the hair comment. Who wants to drop a nuke with a yield of 0.3 kilotons? Just drop a conventional explosive at that point. Like, I know it's still a big bomb, but like, you can get non-radioactive bombs at that scale. Like, well, you don't need to do all that. It's a lot. Davy Jones, I know that guy. Thank you for the 2.
Has anyone really been far even has decided to use even go want to do look more like?
See, now that is a really good question. When it comes to knowing whether somebody's been far, even has decided to use even go want to look more like, you have to think about what does it really mean to go far, to use, to be more, look more like. These are the questions that I think we as a community here should be asking and thinking about. Because, for example, when I look in the chat, I don't know if Zophie's been far, even has decided to use even go on to look more like. And honestly, that could be mildly concerning, but you know, it's not really my place. You know, I'm just here to stream and make Halo mods. So whether or not you go far, whether or not you like to use, whether or not you go on to do look more like, that's not really up to me. Davy Jones, thank you for the 2.
Slow down, Socrates.
Sorry for my brave and controversial ideas, dude. My bad. Was it related to a harvester? Not everything's about you, Zophie. Calm down. Not everything's about your harvester, Zophie. It could be, but it's not today. Today it's about me. It's all about me. Alright, anyway. The fuck was I? Okay, we're fixing a bug. You guys are so distracting. I'm trying to do a script. You guys, you're breaking my brain and my train of thought. Not that I really should be complaining, because this has been insane, monetarily speaking, as a business.
Collectively deciding to spam donations and prevent Drake from getting any.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about, dude. Thank you for the 2. Davy Jones reading my mind right now, as usual. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, I can't fucking focus, because you guys are so loud. Fix bug. When I look at a object and I try... Okay. I'm gonna just start talking really annoyingly out loud to work through this, okay? Here's the thing. I spawn an object. If I open the menu right now, I will still grab this object when I press A to select something. So, what needs to happen, right, is that if I spawn an object, it needs to not grab whatever's here. So when the menu is open, it needs to have selections turn off. Okay, so I'm big braining it now. What I need to do is I need to have this occur right here. Valid selection first needs to get set. When I open the menu, valid selection has got to turn to false. It's got to. Is there not... Hold on. Before I go and do all that and shove all that, is there no way for me to do this better?
Hair has been grabbed and deleted.
Thank you for... Wait. Never mind. Thank you for the 3 Forge monitor. Listen. Demon said pull on the hair. There you go. I'm yanking on it. I'm yanking on it. That actually kind of hurts. I don't want to do that anymore. It's real. Oh, wait. Is there a storm notification? What's going on? A brief rain shower? Yes! W, dude. Wow, that was a sad and pathetic looking radar. I don't believe it. Oh my... David Jones! Thank you for the 2!
Drake is thinking about Spartan Cat wearing the bunny ear accessory and teabagging a brute chieftain in a very sussy manner. Wait, Jairlani.
Yeah, wait, what?
Leave me alone. Stop screaming at me. You're yelling too loud.
Yeah!
Why won't the voices go away?
Yeah, that's right! That's right, you're scared! Wait, what was I doing again? How does this work? Wait a minute. Wait 1 patty flippin' second. Hold the flip up, dude. I have an idea. This, I'm re-remembering my code. This area is kind of low-key useless. Where the... Did I break this shit? I gotta go back. Okay, I did break something. Damn! Renegade! With another huge super chat!
Mod idea. Halo Mega Blocks assets imported to Halo 2 Forge make it a little cursed XD.
Okay, first of all, you are traumatizing Zophie, because Zophie was like one of the people spearheading getting the Halo Mega Blocks game rolling. And Zophie worked for so long to get that Mega Bloks game going that they'd never want to hear about Mega Bloks again. However, it would low-key be funny to have a Mega Bloks Warthog in here. Just to see people be like, what the fuck, dude? Because listen, I'm going to be real. The Mega Bloks art style is perfect for Halo 2 because Halo 2 is so low detail. Zophie's screaming, Renegade. Look what you did, Zophie. Screaming! Tell you what. Says just Zophie in the chat. How about you go harvest yourself? I thought you were going to say you were going to send me a Mega Bloks Warthog. What the flip? Anyways. Wait. What does this do? It says forge grab. So this basically has checks for forge grabbing, right? When does valid selection stop? This is just continuously testing if there's a valid selection. Wait, then my logic should have worked. My logic 100% should have worked. It's checking for a list. And it should be checking for the forge menu being closed. So as long as the forge menu... Okay, yeah, because this is a constant... I did this on purpose, so that way the selection can be updated dynamically at any given time. Script successfully compiled. That means my idea should have worked from the beginning. Hold on. Spawn a ghost. Ah! Open the menu. Spawn a ghost. What the fuck, man? That should have fixed it. If the forge menu is set to... Wait. Yeah, if the forge menu is closed, then it's allowed to do all that stuff. Wait, maybe it's because nothing turns it off. Do I just have to manually turn it off? Oh, man. That's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an alternative if statement here that will hopefully fix this bug once and for all. It's going to say this. And yeah, it's another if statement. Sue me. If forge menu open is true, we're going to undo anything relating to selections. We're going to set valid selection to false. We're going to, and that's going to take care of turning everything else off. And then and that's it, actually. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I did a sleep until... I could do an or. Now, I'm just going to try this. But that does... Wait, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Blah, 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 blah. Expected if condition on line 715. What's on 715? Did I break something? I did. Okay, it's better now. We're good. Dream chat? Hold on. Hold on. I'm locking in, dude. I'm locking in. Hang on. Does this work? Shit. Menu open. What the fuck, man? Why won't it just work? There's such thing as raycasting in Halo modding? God, I wish. Oh my god, Ryan, that would save me so much time if there was. Renegade! Thank you for another huge super chat! What the hell?
ZooFXD to the Mega Bloks fan XD.
Sophie's literally like so into the Halo Mega Bloks.
Right.
Damn, thank you for the tenor!
One of the God of the Water and Darkness Vissos.
That sounds like
one
a
of the
name.
primary three, Erden, Vissos, and Stella, and then one of Procephus.
Procephus is
Remind me if I
crazy.
sent you the horse or not.
You did. The horse was terrifying because it was fucking carnivorous, and a carnivorous horse is a horrifying idea. I will check them out in 1 second. And also, I'll check stream chat. Renegade said, look at chat, says Zophie to the Mega Bloks man. Get him to see stream chat so he can make your mega crap grumble grumble. Oh, wait, yeah, this dude. Okay, Demon was... Hold on, this is a side note. Demon's been cooking up this design for a character. Guys, tell me this does not look like a JJK villain. Tell me that's not a JJK villain. Like a... Whatever they're called, like evil spirits or whatever. I swear to God, that's what that is. It looks sick, actually. But I swear that's like a JJK villain. Damn! Okay, high key though. High key though. Roosevelt is kind of chill. Damon, thank you for the 2.
Vissos is bald.
Yeah, no shit, man. What do you... Bro doesn't even have a neck. I think that's way more important than bald. Where's his neck? Why are his nipples eyeballs? Why is that the first thing you point out? There are so many wackier things about his design. We don't have to talk about his baldness. Also, I was going to point out that his thumb is on the wrong hand, but then I noticed that his other hand down here is not necessarily intact either, so I don't think that was an error. Brosophus, though, he's a chill guy. You know, I would like to sit down and have a drink with Brosophus. Though, to be fair, it really doesn't look like he drinks. Where did my chat go? Where? My YouTube chat just disappeared. It's all white now. Dude, who's hacking my mainframe? Can you stop? That's rather rude. That is rather rude, dude. Can I? It's not letting me refresh. Oh, yes, I would like to refresh my YouTube chat, actually. Yeah, no. If I could just... So, yeah, if I could just No, I can't. Okay, maybe if I close it... Well, I'm trying to be able to read your guys' chats again. It's being weird. What? It just went all white. I can't read YouTube chat anymore, dude. I gotta pull it up on my web browser now. What the hell? Whatever. I can read your guys' chat through web browser. Stream Elements just wants to explode today. That's fine. Really, that's totally fine, dude. Alright, anyway, though. I need to figure out something here. Blah, blah, blah. This is checking, this is checking, this is checking. Are these equal? Oh, but these come after, right? But this comes after. If Forge menu open is true, set valid selection to false. What if I put this above the other if statement? Just kind of shoved it into that slot there. Is that going to overwrite it? Because I feel like putting it first is actually the wrong move. Yeah, see, that's
Brocephus's color scheme is based on his kids, green for his son Yest, and the purple for his daughter Yaren, who I haven't drawn yet. Oh. He's the god of fatherhood and education.
Based, dude. Based. You see, I told you he would be good to like sit down with and talk with. He would know fucking everything there is to know. That would be actually fantastic. All the super chats broke. Actually, like sometimes that happens. Sometimes people gift too much and then it just breaks and dies. Okay. If Forge menu open is true, I gotta go to my Forge menu. What's going on here, dude? What is happening? Let me see. Forge menu. Give me my Forge menu logic. Oh my god, there's so many Forge items. It takes forever to scroll. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. If Forge grabbing is false and object rotating is false. Wait. Couldn't I just add it here so that you can't open the menu when you have something selected? Demon! Thank you for the tenor!
It's ironic that he's the god of fatherhood though, because his son Yest is a drunk. God of alchemy and alcohol, and Yaren is into bondage.
Wait, what?
Goddess of weaving and fashion.
That just sounds like fatherhood is like something that inevitably goes awry. But to be fair, you can't always control your children. You can only, you know, guide them down the right path. One kid turns into an alcoholic, one turns into a pervert. Well, that's not accurate. Bondage isn't perverted. It's probably awesome. Probably. Anyway. I think if I make... What is the selected? Roswell said, Real Green, now get on Halo 2. Yeah, Halo 2. That's what that says. Halo 2. Valid selection is 0. Guys, I think I'm, for the most part, about to fix this bug. This is about to be, and I have confirmation on this, what is known as epic style. And also, very cool. You are now no longer allowed to open the Forge menu if you have an object selected. That does mean things like AIs could walk into your selection and ruin your day. But look at that, I'm pressing the menu button, and I can't do anything. the bug fixed. Bug fixed. Huge. Actually large. You know what that also means, though? I could have a context item menu that if you select something and then you press the menu button, now that the menu button doesn't work when I am looking at an item, I could make it to where when you look at an item and you press the menu button, just like in the other forges, there could be like an item properties type thing. I don't know what properties that there are about the item that would be worth changing, but it could be done. Bug is fixed. What about baldness? Have you considered your mom? Think about it. I guess the trouble with this... Oh my god! Oh, it like preloads the menu. So if I press B and then I look away, it does that. Is there any way to fix that? Not really, because it's just using a sleep until. That's whatever. It's the same thing where if I press A and then I grab something, it like preloads it. Potentially change the colors of vehicles? I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. I don't really have any... There's not really a lot of object modifying script commands, sadly. But now that I fixed that bug, I feel a lot better. We do need to add a bunch more AIs on the list. Right now, I just have this temporary list where it's like Grunt, Jackal, Elite Hunter, Marine, ODST. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hello? Why did the forge menu just break there? Oh, I see, because I actually have one more bug to fix. The menu can overflow above and below. Oh, watch this, dude. They don't know my most powerful weapon. The delete button. Gotta get some of the variants for the elites. I'm gonna get the variants for everything. I've made a list. Alright? I've made a list. Thomas, thank you for the $5, dude! Appreciate it.
Did you know that the A-37 Dragonfly was developed from the T-37 Super Tweak training aircraft?
Yeah, I did. I don't even know what either of those are.
The A-37 was famous for being very effective against VC.
Voice chats? They made an aircraft specifically for voice chats? Holy shit. I did not know that. That's actually insane. I'm going to be honest, Thomas, I'm generally well-versed in aircrafts compared to the layperson, and I have no idea what those are. In fact, those might not even be... Oh, no, you said it's aircraft. Throw fusion at them. Wait, you're right. That's like my ultimate secret weapon. Shit. Hell yeah, Halo 2, yeah. Look at this. Watch this. Are you ready? Look at this. We're going to do a little tour here. Check this out. Ooh, look at all this new scenery. Look at that. Oh, look at those windows on those buildings. Oh, look at all that stuff. Look at all those lights and doorways and stuff. Damn, is that a place where there are things? Ooh, wow, my favorites. OMG, is that a doorway that leads to the interior of a building? Whoa, basic test room, not bad. OMG, dude, hallways, wow. Fly a pelican at the buildings. Like at them? Surely you mean like land near them. Oh my god, look, I'm on the rooftop now. Oh my god, I'm on the roof. Look, there's trees here. What? Oh, no way, dude. Is that another interior hallway type space? What? Oh, there's no way, dude. It turns out this was actually extremely easy to do, and I can do like 1 billion of them if I want to. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. I bet a pelican would fit really good in here. Me when I'm right. Oh, dude, wait, watch this. This is gonna be sick. Walking down the hallway, you're like, oh yeah, dude. Halo 2 pelican, let's get it. Oh, dude, it's perfect. It's so perfect. This is beautiful. This feels right. Maybe I should make that like an actual landing pad. That's kind of sick. You still have to fix the strings? I do, yeah. I've just been kind of lazy when it comes to fixing the strings, frankly. Oh, that's so sick, dude! This is the perfect spot to grab a pelican. I love it. I love it so much. I'm so happy. Forge City. You know, Forge City is a pretty good name for this. Planet Forge. Forge City, dude. It's named after Spartan Forge, of course. Nothing else. Yeah, that's a pretty sick spot for like a pelican to be seated, though. Ivory Tower, but outside. Kinda, actually. Kinda like that. It's gonna have a chopper. Yeah, I'm gonna... as long as I can fit the chopper onto the list without it, like, overloading the map or something. Did you say planet? Holy shit, that is you! Huge! Massive reference, dude. Massive reference. But yeah, I like the way the city looks right now. I think it's very pretty. But I also do want to go through and, like, make everything here look a lot better. Because, like, that's a completely unfinished block that could turn into a building. This building's barely halfway done. I mean, that one's fine. Kinda. I need to put a door there, but, you know, whatever. How messy is Halo 2's coding? It's not bad. That's a rumor that kind of got started from one of Inferno Plus's old videos, which he's stated many, many times. He kind of regrets saying because people took it very literally. As far as my experience, Halo 2 is very solid. Very, very solid. That building could turn into a hangar. This one? I guess this could turn in... Well, I don't know if it's big enough. Let me see. Let me try, like, flying a pelican into it, see if it would fit. Because I could make it have, like, a sort of outdoor-indoor space, you know, like an indoor space, but it's like open to the outside. You know what I'm talking about. Halo 2 is just Halo 1 Plus. Actually, Halo 2, I would argue, yeah, I mean, it's like, I would say Halo 2 is more in common with like Halo 3 than it does Halo 1, but no, it honestly feels like a pretty solid middle point. I mean, I could make like a big open spot here. I could put like a, maybe I could have like a landing pad, perhaps. A landing pad wouldn't be like too bad. Like a beach-facing landing pad or something, that would be kind of cool. When it first came out on MCC by mod tools, the vast majority of the levels would not compile because of the changes they did to MCC. Cool. Yeah, I think I'll probably end up putting something big there. I think that'd be kind of cool. I want to work on this building next. This one's kind of sick. I want to clean this one up, though. This is going to be my next job we're going to do right now. We're going to take this building, and we're going to make it not as ugly as it is now. In fact, I might actually, like, completely rebuild this building. I feel like I could make it a tower or something, and it would look cooler than whatever the hell it is right now. Halo 1s need to be fully sealed in UV map to work properly. We have to UV Halo 2 or Halo 3? Fuck. Halo 1? I hear you. I have to have everything sealed. Like, this whole map is sealed in. It has to be, or else it wouldn't work. But not everything. Well, almost everything is UV'd. You know, that's not technically. Could I have that building? The one you're probably gonna replace. This one? I could like finish it up and send it to you. It's kind of ugly. It's just a block with some like windows. I want street lights. Where the fuck can a guy get some street lights? Any ambient AI like birds or distant vehicles you add to this map? Halo 2 doesn't really have those. I mean, it sort of kind of does. Dude, let me... I wish I could read my YouTube chat. I'm so mad. Stream Elements. Fix your shit. Stream Elements. Help. Docs. I have YouTube chat. Maybe my multi-chat would work. I replace this with a multi-chat. Oh, I can! Dude! Wait. It looks kind of worse. Actually, it looks kind of better. Loki, I like that multi-chat. It's a good interface. You guys' text is way bigger now. I can read chat again! Let's go! But, like, easier. Yeah, let's work on these two buildings. This is going to be my goal for right now. This building, we're going to make it look good, and this building is going to become more than just a single cube. And then maybe we can do something cool with this alleyway as well. Halo 3 ODST remade in Halo 2 New Mombasa style when? It's kind of what this... Okay, low-key, I don't like this building that much, but I made it a long time ago, and the goal was like, oh, what if Halo 2 had a Halo 3 ODST skyscraper? And that's kind of what I went for. I don't think I nailed it, to be honest. I think it's okay, but Bungie would have done better than this. It needs more color. Alright, let's do this. Blender time! Everybody's favorite time, guys. We're going straight into Blender. Look at my map. Look at the complexity of it. Look at all these objects that are in the map now. There's so many! Also, I do really want to add, like, a bunch of palm trees down here. But I don't think I'm going to. I could put, like, a bunch of palm trees down there, but I worry that if anybody wants to forge with stuff, that it'll just kind of get in the way. My YouTube just crashed. I'm being hacked by the FBI. No, that was me. I'm in your mainframe, dude. Your database? It's mine. Alright, here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start by texturing all the windows. They already have the correct glass material assigned to them, but obviously the glass looks like really weird. And I think having like actual glass will make it look a lot better. Also, I can put a cool trim at the top of the building here. That's kind of nice. Alright, anyway. Let's mark all these as seams. Nice. Go like this. We're going to go to our UV editor here. And I'm going to unwrap these. We got a whole lot of things. Very nice. I'm going to go one side at a time. And we're going to try and get this rolling. So I'm going to grab this one. Scale X -1. Oh. Scale Y -1. We're going to snap all these together. Boom. And then we'll line it up here. This is the trick I like to do for these windows. You basically line it up at the corner of the UV grid. Select one corner, make sure you have it selected. Go to 2D cursor, and then you just... Oh, let me go to glass. Hold on. And you slide the texture all the way over until it like perfectly matches like that. Right? So now all of these windows are just one giant window. And now I can just do scale X 8. Now we get 8 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8 windows. I think that looks pretty good. I like that. Read last two. What? Oh, well, at least the ones that are available. What? You need the Halo 3 ODST concept art? I have all of them. Well, you know, I also, theoretically, okay, cannot confirm, but have seen pictures of, and nothing else, of early prototypes of Halo 3 ODST, which has Halo 2's art style. It is theoretically possible that I have seen such a thing. And those would also be very good. Alright. Compared to that, which had 8, this one's probably going to need like 12. So scale X, 12. I'm going to say 10. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not bad. Though I'm likely going to end up erasing the windows on one of these sides and like adding a door. Because this building's all gray right now, and I'm going to be honest, that's super ugly and gross. And also boring. Also gross. Okay, this entire side... No, I still have to do these faces all manually. We're going to grab these, and these faces here. Boom. 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 Line it all up. And then we'll do that. Not bad. And then considering the other side had that many, this one, I'm going to say this is 8. So we'll do scale X8. And now we have windows of roughly the same size. The reason I'm doing this is you can see the windows perfectly end up on the edges here, which is really nice. So I'm gonna guess this one will be like 5 or 6. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Make sure we get this all lined up. Doesn't have to be perfect, just good enough. Whatever. Anyway, now I do scale X. We shrink it back down to like a single block. Boom. And then I'm going to say scale X 6 times. I'm going to do 5. These are the last ones. Very easy. We grab these texture regions for the windows, snap them all together, fit them into place. Snap them in place again. Now, I'm going to say 4 times would be about right. There we go. Now we got like nice windows all over this thing. Look at those actually textured windows. It's pretty good. Now we have to make this texture-wise look nice. I'll tell you what, I would love to see Halo 2 released in all of its glory a year later on 360 than on Xbox. That would have substantially changed a whole lot of things, but it would be cool. Certainly be cool. I'm going to do the trims here for the windows, because these are, no matter what texture I make the outside, these trims are going to need to be in. Boom, 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 boom. Looking good. Alright, now I have all these. I can mark seams. And now I can grab all the rings here. Wait, rings? Real Roz, I'm going to be real with you, Zoe. Design is abysmal dog water. Are you talking about the Harvester? Yeah, the Harvester definitely needs a remake in the Bungie style. You know, sorry to be so brave, guys. My bad. But as it turns out, I think Bungie style good. And 343 Halo 4-5 style bad. I'm sorry, Zophie. It is and do be how it do. Oh, this sucks, dude. What the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna be lazy with these UVs, alright? Screw it. See all these little pieces here, these little lines? These are my trim pieces, and I'm gonna spam through these at like hyper speed. Look at me go, dude. Snapping all these into place. I'm just going to spam these directly onto the trim sheet and say, fuck it, we ball. That's B-A-L-L. Some of you in chat might have heard another word. Because you have a strange fascination and a strange problem. Harvester looks more like the Kraken. The Kraken's even worse. The Kraken is one of the most atrocious Covenant designs of anything I've ever seen in my entire life. truly abysmal. We're gonna put this on. I'm gonna do this on trim A actually. I like trim A. It's party. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of people who come into this chat and they're like, Rejected, are you ever gonna make the Kraken? I love the Kraken so much. I genuinely think the Kraken is one of the ugliest designs in all of Halo. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I think it's so hideous. And I'm sorry if you're a fan of the Kraken, but I really hate it so much. I want to like it. I like it conceptually. The design of it is just so bad. Because, you know, I like Scarab, so obviously you would think, oh, maybe he likes the Kraken, because, you know, it's like a Scarab. No. No. Negative. Kraken's a worse Strato? True. There we go. We got trims on all the windows. Let's go. Alright, now that that's done, little details like that, listen, they add up. They count. It was important for me to do that. It shouldn't fit the vibe of Halo? No, not at all. Also, it wasn't dynamic. The whole thing was scripted. Which is very sad. Like, that's half the fun of a Halo 3 Scarab, is that it's just going all over the place. It's a big AI. It feels scary. It's running around all the time. Alright. Now we can actually make this building look cool. So I don't really like how this building looks. Pretty much at all. I think it's pretty ugly. And I think we can do better than that. I do. So, how do I want to do this? Making this roof all sloped. Low-key kind of lame. Alright, I'm not going to lie. But it is kind of like an office building of sorts, which is cool. I don't necessarily dislike that. Maybe we could do this. Alright, what if we make the bottom of it have the blue panel texture? Alright. Hear me out. Mark a seam here, right? I'm gonna assign all the way around. This is gonna go to the blue-gray panel. Go wherever that is, blue-gray. I'm gonna unwrap this. It should go into one giant line. Perfect. Okay, I love it. And as far as blue-gray goes, I would think it would look cool. The entire wall of this was like... What the fuck? Median points all the way over there, dude? Fuck off. Alright, my thing is, if I do like this, it could look kind of sick. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Wait! Brain blast, dude. Brain blast. I missed a vehicle, but a driver follows a scripted path. That is true. That is true. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe if I keep the two middle rows, or the top three like gray, and then I do something interesting with the roof, perhaps that could look cool. Let me put this on gray panels. Not gray panels. That's not, I meant sloped face. That was the one I was thinking of. Because this texture looks really nice. We're getting a full-size drivable Halo ring. Yeah, definitely, like, super soon. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, very soon, definitely. Keep your eyes open for that one, for sure. Gonna be me when I'm doing that. Not gonna want to miss that. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna stop this at the black line right there. And it's just gonna like go down. And then this one. I'm gonna snap. Wait, why did. Man, fuck. Alright, watch this. I have an idea. I swear this is a good idea. I'm gonna mark these as seams. And I'm gonna grab this entire loop around. I'm gonna unwrap it. Alright, this gives us a bunch of sections of where these textures are gonna go. Now, I need to make sure that they are oriented correctly, so I'm going to grab these three here. Gonna do this. Grab this one, make sure they're oriented correctly. Good. Now, I essentially need to make sure they're all the correct scale. So I'm going to make sure I have all of them selected, but I'm going to focus on this left one here. Make sure that this one is oriented absolutely correctly. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Now then, what I need to do, now they're all scaled correctly, is to shape them one by one. Let's do this. One by one, we're going to snap these into place. So this one here, I'm going to make sure that the black line is the starting point for a bunch of these. Boom. This one I'm going to have to squish just a little. We start at this black line right here like I was saying. Cursor to selected, scale Y, off of the cursor until it just fits into that black line area. Not bad. Moving on. Snap it to the area where the black line starts. Done. Done. And then this one will do the same, but from down here where this black line starts. Done. Make sure all these are on a sloped face. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. That's like a business rooftop, you know? That's it. Alright, moving on. The Banshee's the most... Wait. Oh, I did hear about the Wolverine gameplay trailer. I saw a little bit of it. I hate to say it, guys, but all I could think about when I saw the Wolverine trailer was, damn, I saw the leaked footage of this like a year and a half ago. I'm sorry, that feels rude. I know the developers were probably fucking mortified when that happened, but it's true. I was just watching and I was like, damn, they really refined that game that we already saw. I'm aware of how rude that is. Alright, this one, I guess this could just kind of go in the middle somewhere. Wait, am I done? I'm done, dude. The roof is done. Let's go. Very nice, very nice. And then I guess the top of the roof will just be like stone. I guess that's fine. Yeah, that'll do. Well, this building does look better. I would argue the gray is a little bit off-putting. It's kind of... Yeah, that's a little better. That gives it some more variety. Doesn't look so samey. Yeah, I mean that's better. It's better. Don't forget about the mythos, dude. I love the mythos. My God, I would fucking absolutely love nothing more than to add that into the game one day. All right, that is definitely an improvement on this building, no doubt about it. Although I am low-key considering expanding all of these to include the tops of the textures here. Hear me out. Is that better or worse? I feel like that's better, actually. That looks more interesting. Where's the strip club? It's underground here. Yeah, you can't see it, sadly. Because you're not allowed, because it's for cool people, and you didn't make the cut. Anyway. Loki, want to add something on the roof? Maybe like a box somewhere on the roof? What do we have here? Maybe like here. extrude. It'd be like, oh, wait, this could be actually a really good way for me to use... Oh, I'll keep the stone there, but... Could be a good way for me to use... Fuck, what am I thinking of? Gray, I think gray panels. Yeah, I haven't used gray panels very much. And there's these very nice, like, panel textures here that I feel like could be useful for this. Okay, this looks kind of awful, but I'm gonna try it anyway and just, like, pretend that nobody notices that these are super squished textures. Boom! A very cool roof box, guys. I did it. I added variety to the building, made it look more interesting. Yay. Hooray. Ooh, you know what might actually go sicko mode on that? Absolutely dope sickiest. Would be another antenna. A little one on the roof there. Like small though. Yeah, dude, that's it. Now that's a building right there. Well, past your bedtime. Well, thanks for tuning in, Thomas. I appreciate it. Also, sorry if I'm kind of... You know what? I don't like this new chat that I have open on my OBS. It really sucks. I'm going to go back to using YouTube chat. It's way easier to read. The other one's so big, I feel like I can't see what's actually being typed. Came first, Mythos, the elephant? Mythos. Absolutely the Mythos. Years earlier. At least a year earlier, to be sure. Really, Mammoth concepts are way better than the... Yeah, agreed. Hard agree. Alright, let's work on the cool building over here. Oh, man. I low-key... I don't know. Do I want to work on this building? Or do I want to work on this one here? This one's kind of cool because it has, like, the alleyway right here. I like that. But also, this one... Low-key, I just want to, like, cut into it. And make, like a big opening. You know, like, okay, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. You hearing me out? Wait, does this sound like an error? Oh, I see. Now, this to that. God damn it. This to that. This to that. And then repeat it here. Boom. Boom. Alright, here's my idea. I think you guys are gonna go, oh my god, he's an absolute genius, this madman. Somebody contain his genius, please, because he can't keep getting away with this. I had this vision when I was messing around earlier and trying to fly like a pelican into this spot. Watch this. Boom. All of that deleted. You might be like, holy crap. This is too insane. Somebody has to stop you. And you know what? You might just be right. But I'm not gonna stop because I'm that guy. I'm him. I'm not him. I'm not. I wish that would be cool. I'm not him. Okay, we need a scale model of a pelican, so I need to know if like a dropship could fly in here and actually fit. Just barely. It could barely fit. Not comfortably at all, but it could. Right? And you might be like, well, what is the point of this? Mr. Rejected? Can I call you Mr. Rejected? No, you can't. You cannot call me that. Sorry. The point is that I could do like a little room in here. Right? Well, we gotta grab this line and add a new orientation for this building. Alright, that's not a bad size. Let's add in a scale model of Mr. Chief down here. It doesn't have to be perfectly centered, but as long as it's enough for like a player to fit through, I think that's fine. Let me delete that. Bing, bang, boom. Never seen Chief open a door. I've only seen doors open themselves for him. You've clearly never played Halo 4. That entire game is just Chief pressing buttons, opening doors, pressing more buttons, opening more doors. It's a lot. I'm gonna see if I can just fit this door into here and hopefully call it a day. I'm pretty sure this entire building is on a perfect 45-degree axis. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna snap this. Can I? I'm not gonna be able to snap this, am I? Object relations make single user object and data. Now I can edit this without feeling bad. Okay, and then I'm just going to snap the actual vertices of this building into place. There we go. It's a doorway that will lead to an interior space. Very cool. And then maybe I can have like a window or a balcony poking out here. That'd be kind of sick. Maybe on like both sides. It'd be like a very like open kind of building. Ooh, idea again. What if this had like an extension? Right? Like comes out here. It's like a billionaire's like yacht type vibe. Look at that. Now it's like a full-on landing pad. That's kind of dope. I like it. Freaking like it, dude. Nice. All right. Now that's there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these, that, duplicate, put it there. Okay, now we make the rest of the door frame. Fill that in. I guess now I can just make a room in here. Extrude upwards. Outwards. I need a floor if I had to be so bold. A reason that none of these axes are good. Okay. I'm gonna use this face right here as my reference. Delete the edge. Alright, very cool. Now I can actually do useful things. Like that. Oh my god, that was painful. Is that actually offset? Oh, whatever. I don't give a shit. Anyway, one thing I really want to do here is make like an enormous window cut out of this. So I want to try doing that. I don't know what a window material would be here, but I'm just going to go ahead and try doing like a giant window like that. Big square like that. Okay. That's kind of cool. It's also centered. So my thinking is if I just were to... Okay, first of all, I gotta do this. Merge at center. These two little things are bugging the hell out of me. If I were to take this entire floor, move it all the way to fill up this area here, like that. Delete this face. Maybe I could even like expand this on the z-axis a bit, so you can really like see down into the city. That's kind of dope. What I can do is extrude this a bit like that, and this can now be inset into the wall. So I'll do like a connection to the floor here. Probably need to rise this up because the ceiling will be a bit taller, so I'll do that on the x-axis a bit. And now I should be able to do this. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay. Okay. This could be like a sniper's nest. Sniper's nest window. Maybe I will do a destructible window after all. Oh, dude, my chat. I haven't been able to read chat. Oh my god, dude. Stream Elements is so broken today. I'm sorry, dude. I have not been able to read chat, like, until just now. That's so annoying. What is bro building? I'm doing something interesting with this building. I'm giving it, like, a landing pad. And, like, a big sniper's nest, like, view area, maybe with some glass. Nothing insane, but... something. It'll be a room. I don't really plan on putting anything in it, but it is a room. One of the rooms of all time, to be sure. For my previous, I like your opinion. Yeah, sorry about that. Did you just keep retracting your... Yeah, fuck off. What the fuck, man? It's alright, I'd like you to read my message. There is no message. Fucking guy. The mammoth is so close to the mythos conceptually that you could say the idea that the mythos helped to inspire the mammoth and the design of the mammoth? Yeah, I suppose. But by that very same idea, the mythos is very similar to a warthog as well. It's a vehicle that has a giant turret on its butt. Checkmate, atheist. Look at this, dude. Let's do the penthouse right here. Waterside beachfront property, landing pad, gigantic window to see out into the world. Not bad, dude. Not bad. We're gonna need a high ceiling for this. Bring that up a little. Ooh. Can I do a grid fill? Please tell me I can grid fill. God damn it, man. I can never grid fill. It's the worst, most useless fucking feature in Blender. I swear to God. Alright, pretty cool, dude. Look at that. I mean, obviously it needs textures, but it's pretty sick. Mammoth is a massive mobile command base. Also true. Also true. Dude, this is fucking badass. What if I did, like, beveled it? Oh, man, that's fancy as shit! I like it! Tasteful small bevel there. Ooh. Ooh. That's quite nice, isn't it? Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, real question. What if I beveled like that? Oh! Oh, I do like that. Oh. Do I like that, actually? I don't know if I like that. I might not like that. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, a little straight at the bottom of the pad for support. I kind of like the way that it overhangs because it makes it feel like luxurious. It's like, oh, the architects were able to perfectly make it so that it was stable, but also look impossible. You know what I'm talking about? I like this little room though. It's kind of cool. I might move the window though. Jesus. Make that a little more centered. How much map work is left to do? Not a ton. If I finish it within the day. I wasn't planning on going this sicko mode on this building, but I just got a good idea for it, so... But I mean, if you look at the actual map and how it is now, I mean, that building already looks much better in Blender. We're actually working on that one now. And this area got, like, such a massive overhaul. I don't know, did you see this part, Addict? You saw all this new stuff, the interiors and all that fanciness shenanigans and stuff. Pretty sure you saw it all. Some cool stuff. Some cool areas and hallways and things. Kind of want to add more of those. Okay. Yeah, I just want. It would be nice if I could get the map to like reasonably that level of detail. Honestly, this has been a feature creep. I was originally planning on leaving a lot of these buildings untextured and just releasing the Forge mod, but I don't know. I thought it would be kind of cool if I did that. Yeah, I also upgraded the textures and redid a lot of this building to make it look a little nicer. It's not amazing. It's probably one of the weaker buildings, but it's okay. Yeah, no, this building, this one's fun. I don't know how I'm going to do the window yet. I'm pretty sure there's a way that I can make like a special material that's like one-sided. But I might leave this open just so you can like shoot out of it. I'm definitely going to have like some cool fancy... Oh, dude, perfect spot for these. Hold on, before I even forget. You, come with me. You're needed. There we go. We got the fancy lights. What's going on? What's new? What up, Brains? Good to see you. Working on a new building here with a cool landing pad on it by the beachfront over here. Kind of cool. You know, it's been a minute since I did a little walk through the map. Let's do it. We got massive improvements to the street here. Where it's looking a lot more detailed. The buildings are coming together in a much nicer way. Got all kinds of instance geometry and things. Oh, if it isn't Boopy! What's up, man? Little doorways with little lights over them and stuff. Playing Helldivers tomorrow? I am playing Helldivers tomorrow. Got these little... all the stuff I was working on yesterday, but it's all light mapped. You figure out what those barrier object things were? Which ones are those that you're talking about? I don't recall. We got the interior area here. I want to hopefully add at least something in this room. If not, it's fine. But we got like indoor areas. I'd like to add stairs, but again, not really a hard requirement here. When you posted a pickup? Oh, I did not find out what that thing was. I would like to know still, but I'm not really sure. Rooftop access, very nice, very nice. I did end up adding that little hallway I was talking about to lead to the little secondary area over here. I haven't done anything with it, but there is now a secondary area over here. Very fancy. David Jones is streaming? I love David's streams! Huge! Huge! Does the object have a name? It does. I should still have it on the map, actually. I haven't removed it. Should be... not that. It was a street... oh, I did remove it. It was a street object. It was called, like, something mechanical box or something. I can find it. It was right... it was pretty... it was in, scenarios, objects, solo, Earth City, street objects. I think it was big generator. I'm pretty sure it was street object, big generator. Yeah, that was it. Street object, big generator. The reason I thought it might be cut is because it, like, low-key was giving me vibes of, like, old Earth City. Yeah, it's very big. I didn't really know what to make of it. Kind of felt like E3 Earth City content. So I wasn't sure what it really was. I don't recall ever seeing this thing. Those are the generators on Cairo Station? Oh, interesting. Well, they're in the Earth City folder. So that's also rather interesting. They're also offset in a really weird way for some reason. The reason I was wondering if it was cut is because this was in a folder. A lot of these other street objects in that folder are also, like, unfinished, and some of them I'm pretty sure don't ever get used. They were going to be unearthed too. That makes sense. Well, anyway, got more street stuff to do, man. Look at these buildings, man. You know what this map kind of reminds me of is I feel like I'm making a Gmod map. You know, like free space or GM Construct almost, where like there's like stuff around and places for you to play around with, but it's kind of up to you to fill it with life. Whereas like there's like, you know, you got the big open grass area, then you got like the more precise areas with some decorations that are kind of pre-built for you to work with. This feels very like Gmod. Check out stream chat. Ooh, Zophie sent me some cool shit. Some Fire Team Raven Scarab assets. Let's go. Thank you, Zophie. Alright, let me see. First, I'm checking supporter chat because supporter chat is priority. Damn! Somebody put Halo 4 Cortana and Halo CE, and let me tell you, it's looking good. They baked in those shadows. Let me, god damn. Alright, let me see. Stream chat. I already checked stream chat. It's already all loaded. Oh. Ooh, Space Engineers Halo mods. Wait, this is kind of tight. What the hell? This is kind of sick, dude. Space Engineers Halo content. Looks like the pickle, the Covenant Barricade, the landing pad. That's badass. Why is there a tiny pickle and a giant pickle? Like that barricade and the giant pickle are enormous. That's like a regular sized pickle next to a regular sized landing pad, and then it's just like boom, huge. That's sick, though. Those models fit in with the art style of Space Engineers very well. Very, very well. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. It's pretty cool. Alright, anyway. Anyways. Idea for the map? I bet you did. I bet you fucking did. Check out my Cortana and Chief screenshot too in stream chat. Oh, was that what you were trying to show me? Oh, wait, this is actually kind of sick. I actually really like this screenshot. This reminds me of like what you would see on a magazine cover in like 2004. That goes kind of hard. That goes kind of hard, dude. That's some magazine material right there for like a Halo 2 promo. That's pretty sick. Dude, I actually do have E1M1 on my Spotify, like the classic with a rock cover played over it, and sometimes when I'm in the car, it'll just randomly trigger, and I'm just like, hell fucking yeah, dude. It happened earlier today, actually, when I was out running errands. Alright, I'm gonna do these walls really quickly. These are gonna be super easy. This is legit just gonna be the most blocky, average interior you've ever seen on a building, probably ever. Jesus. Okay, watch this. Unwrap! I know you're scared. That's okay. That's understandable. I don't blame you. White wall texture. Okay, why am I doing it like this? Hold up. What the? Oh, whatever, dude. None of that matters. Alright, anyway. Unwrap. And then we fill the wall space like so. Very nice, very nice, very beautiful, really. Alright, and there we go. Big studio interior style walls. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Same thing here, very easy. Unwrap. Rotate 90. Fill the space. Pretty straightforward. I go ahead and do my cheat code, which is snapping it to the corner, putting my cursor there, and then just rotating it, or scaling it until it reaches the top. Very nice. I'm trying to think, wasn't there another type of wall? I think there was. Let me do this wall first. Okay, that looks good. And then, realistically speaking, I think this outward-facing wall should have a different texture. But maybe I could do... idea. Pin this texture like that so it can't move, and then use it to unwrap this texture. Clear that seam. And do that again. Are these not like merged or something? There we go. Okay. Now the wall kind of stands, but then I can do, with these two section here, unwrap them. I can put them onto panel blue-red. Go to blue-red. And then I can kind of just, yeah, I guess use them like this, actually. And we got these kind of nice secondary panels there. I extracted the Earth Center generator tag to see if it's offsets. It must be the tag itself. It's a screenshot of the stream header. I'm ready to check it out. Okay, I'll check it out in a few. I think there's something else I gotta check out as well, but yeah. Give me a minute and I absolutely will. I just want to finish up doing the interior textures here. Oops. It'll save me some brain. Do straighten. Okay. I should scale that on the y-axis a bit. Our metal gray trim. I think this will probably be primarily made of metal gray, so I'll use this trim to make it look good. I'll flip that. But there we go, good. Now we got a little trim on the inside of the windows. Now let's do the floor and the ceiling, super fast. These painkillers just kicked in and I feel fantastic. Congratulations, proud of you. Sounds like you've got an eventful night ahead of you of existing and going, oh. Alright, stone red will be the floor just like in the other places. Actually, isn't there like a carpet material or something I could use? I swear there is. Well, let me open Blender on a second tab and see real quick. Oh wait, wrong one. Oh, I guess that's technically correct. The worst kind of correct. And the interior here. See, these are the stairs I want to mimic and get. Yeah, stone red, stone red. There is a carpet material here. This is what? No, it's metal blue. And then that's a specific carpet with text on it, so I don't want that. Damn. Maybe not. I do really like the blue trims, though. Like the blue inset trims on stuff. Like, that's very nice. Very classy looking, almost. Okay, I guess I'll just use stone red. Alright, grab this in the corner here. Cursor to selected. And then scale a lot. Which is the part it's pulling. Okay, so that's the corner I need to watch. I'll see if I can line everything up from this corner here. Boom. And then... yeah, that tiling is probably fine. Then we do the ceiling. Very easy. And after this, we should pretty much just have a fully textured and functional room. Unwrap. My chat. I have to keep manually scrolling my chat. What the hell? Drake, where's the mod I requested 2 years ago? What the fuck, Mabel? Holy shit! That's a name I haven't seen in like a gazillion years. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what it was. It's been so long. Coffered ceiling. Oh my god. The coffered ceiling, let's do 16x. Okay, let's unwrap on the correct texture. 16x. This is a reasonably simple and nice room. If I talk here every stream, you ignore me? Okay, I'm not ignoring you. That would imply I'm doing it on purpose. But now it would be really funny if I did do it on purpose. Ah! Ah, whatever. That's good enough. A room! Wow! It's a whole room! Can you believe it? I did the interior before the exterior for whatever fucking reason. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna color all of this blue now. This is a blue building, I've decided. I think this will be blue, and then these two pieces will be gray, and then this funny piece will be gray. Yeah. Metal blue, unwrap, scale like 4 times, rotate it. And maybe like 2 times. 4 times is a bit much. Do another blue. Unwrap, scale twice. Unwrap, scale like 2 times. Rotate 90 because I'm crazy with it. Okay, blue building is working. Let's do this part now. Assign to metal blue. Scale 4 times. Rotate 90. Not bad. Put the roof as metal blue as well. Okay, now the building's primarily blue. That's kind of cool. How far do you intend to take this? What limitations have popped up so far? I can't do forge saves in multiplayer that you can like use to share with other people because this runs in campaign. But you can share checkpoints, so you can save and load checkpoints, and then you can send your checkpoint files to people, and then you'll be able to play whatever saves they made. That's how that works. Honestly, you're allowed to forge even more stuff than you can in like Halo 3 or Reach or 4, so that's kind of sick. You can literally grab every object type except for device machines, which are like animated doors, sadly. But yeah, fully working AI and stuff is pretty sick. It works super easily. You can grab literally anything. It's kind of sick. Honestly, I haven't really encountered many limitations. It's kind of insane. Kind of just fucking awesome. I hate to say it, man, but this mod is just kind of a certified banger. It's just awesome. What's up, Halo Modder? What up? How's it going, Cadzilla? And not to toot my own flippin' horn, dude, but this shit fucking rocks. Anyway, back to this cool building and making it look more awesome. Shit. It's freaking epic, dude. I'll make this the optimized gray. I have another gray material that I use that does not eat up light mapping. Ooh, wait, that's kind of sick, actually. Yo, welcome to content. Thank you for the 117. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. It's good to hear from you. See ya. Know that you're there. I low-key like that. I should definitely have some kind of like cool texture on this. Still modeling, I see. Yeah, I'm working on new buildings, which are honestly a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I assume physics. Wait, I haven't seen a lot of Forge Paddles. There are a lot of objects to build. Any like building blocks? There are some building blocks that I've like been messing with. I can show you. Just like Halo 3 and stuff, you have like the usual suspects of like crates and. Wait, is that? Okay, thank God. You have like crates, Covenant stuff, including like Covenant crates. You get the fun antenna, love that, as well as the Covenant one. Also, fusion coil, but I did add some building blocks. They're not that great, but they're just like generic New Mombasa wall, generic New Mombasa floor, and they're pretty much just like rectangular prisms. And so you can build some kinds of structures with them if you want. I would like to add some more interesting objects as well. But so far, that's all I've got. Gives OG Halo 3 Forge vibes. Yeah, it's kind of the hope. Just random Forge objects that you can spawn in. You can kind of create whatever scenes you want. Throw down AIs, then turn on their brains, and then go crazy with like a big AI war. You know, fly around some cool vehicles. But yeah, it's not bad. They float and phase. Per object, I get to basically decide which objects float or phase. Like these, I made sure these float and phase, the watchtower bits. Like the crates here, they don't. They have physics. But I figured, obviously, if you're going to be building with like walls and floors, I wanted these to be phased, so they are phased. Kind of hard to tell what angle these need to be placed at. Sounds intuitive. I'm hoping so. It's basically got the same controls as Halo 3's Forge, more or less. What's with the windows for the parking garage with glass built in? Are you implying this being a parking garage? Because this one's just like an office building. It looks different in Blender now. I've upgraded it a bit, but yeah, I've kind of made it into an office building now. Like some trees out front. Kind of does look like a parking garage, though. Honestly, fair point, fair point. Oh, yeah, if I make this blue... Oh, this is actually going to look sick. Hold up. Yeah, oh man, this is going to be sick. What the fuck? And then, ooh, wait for it, idea. Knife tool to there. Knife tool. Almost. Knife tool to there. And then I can make this blue as well. Actually, this is probably going to look better gray, now that I think about it. But, now that I did that, I could trim it, which is kind of sick. Landing pad, my beloved. Indeed. Indeed. I'll put this on metal gray real quick. And then I could do like... I think I'll use the gray trim. Do I want to use? No, I don't. I don't want to use the gray trim. I want to use trim A. This is becoming one of my favorite buildings. I didn't think I was going to like this one that much, but I kind of got hit with that inspiration earlier of doing like a fancy like condo type building. I think it's kind of sick, actually. I wonder what this would look like. that's kind of dope. I like that. Better. And I just gotta give this some kind of gray texture. Can I bevel this? I could bevel it. I think it does look better beveled. It kind of looks like it has some more support. Dude, this is starting to look like fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz's tower. Anyone else know what I'm talking about? RJ's in his happy place. Yeah, true. If I'm enjoying the work I'm doing, I'm definitely going to make some better mods. How's the Avengers Tower? I suppose so. Okay, there. Let's do that scale 4 on metal gray. I guess this one should probably actually be, well, I'll make sure to go through and do an optimization pass on materials later. It's fine. Okay, now it's got the gray material to it. And I'm definitely going to need one of the big antennas on this building, I think. Damn, I lied. That is actually way too big. That makes it feel kind of cool, I guess. Definitely looks a bit simple, to be frank, but it's not bad. I should probably add some nice like lights and things to it on the outside. Maybe like some lower tier windows. I do really like these two things. I've been using these a lot. Could do like these. I could kind of... Oh, maybe I could do a triple, actually. I haven't done a triple yet. Oh, that's kind of sick. What the fuck? I like that. Oh, these are floating off of it. God damn it. Wait, I hope you realize, wait, what? Yeah, Dr. Doofenshmirtz's building, it does kind of feel like it. Like, no lights. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna put two of these lights near the bottom here. It'll be kind of cool. That looks kind of sick. I like this. Can you make the glass tower taller? This one? I kind of like this one at its current height. It's like the tallest actual tower I have that I've built. Problem 1, you're completely bald. Okay, well that's provably untrue with your eyeballs observing me now. So, there you have that going for you. Oh, I gotta get those incandescent lights into that room so that it's not like pitch black in there. These 1, 2, duplicate, snag, move them over. Move him over. Jesus! Navigate Blender sometimes. It's driving me crazy. Alright, 2 lights like that should be more than enough light for a room that size. Problem 2, you hate on the Brute's real name, Brute. No, I think Brute's a good name. Alright, I'm gonna make this face blue as well. Nice. Nice. Oh, dude, I wish it didn't take like 15 to 20 minutes to bake lighting. Probably even longer because I'm streaming. Because I would love to bake lighting and see what this building looks like. Because it's done, dude. This is a done-ass building. No more work needed. We're chilling. Oh, I almost forgot about this. Oops. This is the last thing I gotta do. Could do something more interesting with this. I think it'll kind of look nice. What do I want to do with this? I don't think any of the sloped faces or gray panels would look particularly good here. I might just make it gray. Grayscale too. It is what it is. Add a few landing lights above the pad. It's a good idea, actually. Probably be smart to like decorate it with something. All I really added was this and some lights on the inside. Really looks decent though. I didn't really add any more windows anywhere on this. Oh, you know, I'll add a window right here, actually. Hold on. What in the fuck? Somehow, me doing that cut... Oh my god, literally this. What the fuck? How? What happened here? Literally, how the fuck does this happen? What is this? How does this shit happen, dude? Like, I pieced it back together, but like, what the fuck? That shit like actually just exploded. God damn. Save. Saved. That's a good looking building right there. Like that really stands out. It's very unique. I like it. I'm pretty excited to see that in game. I'm also pretty excited to work on these walls. At some point, the sea walls, I'm going to have to make them better than just gray blocks and do something kind of fancy with them. There's not a whole lot of buildings left. I think that... So there's like these little areas here. And then it's literally just this building right here. This is the last one. I don't know what I want to do with this one yet. Right now it's just a block. It could be sculpted into any type of building. What would be good? The train? Well, right, but where would the train rail go? Where would it go to? This map isn't really big enough to justify a train. And my body is... I mean, I wasn't asking for all that, to be honest with you. Make it a hotel. I guess this is an office building. What would a new Mombasa hotel look like? You know what? I'll think about what a new Mombasa hotel would look like in just a second, because I gotta go get up and use the restroom. I'll be right back. Boo. I'm back. Alright. You know what it's time for? New building. What do we make it look like? What do it become? What do it do? Also, before we move on to this building, I gotta say, we started with, what, like 13-ish buildings, I think, we needed to do to make it so this map actually, like, looked reasonably decent. And we've done pretty much all of these. Should have been like 9. Then we basically just need to do like a little building, and whatever that is. We did this one. This one's done in Blender now. Now we have like 1 building to do, then like 2, 3, and then the walls. Now, like, I guess we could count as like a half, because we got a little bit to do. Designing billboards. Give me a year this is taking place in. Okay, well, let me show you the Halo 2 billboard style, first of all. If you're gonna design some billboards, let me show you billboard style. I mean, that's like a city billboard. This one is like kind of the goofy, silly billboard, but technically it's like Mombasa style. The actual billboards are like... that sort of. Where's I have another one? I'm sure I do. Sign angled. This is kind of what it looks like. Very simple. It's actually using the impact font, which is kind of hilarious. Never noticed that. There's this one also using impact font. Lots of very simple shapes. Wait, Mayor Lee? Who the fuck is Mayor Lee? Report to the nearest evacuation center. If you are uncertain of the location, please use the nearest info kiosk or ask the nearest soldier for assistance. Let's be careful out there, Mayor Lee. There's this one. Well, speaking of which, oh, this one didn't give off any light. Damn. I never noticed this anywhere in New Mombasa, but I also really like it. I feel like it'd be cool to have like 3 of these right here, you know? 1, 2, and then like 3. Boom. That's kind of cool. Mayor Lee said the Covenant would never attack while he was in office. I'm not designing Wait, I'm designing advertisements, not warnings. Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of showing you the style. Impact font, simple shapes. Kind of blocky. Everything's kind of blocky. I could theoretically animate like with an illumination map. I think this is just turning an illumination map on and off. What the fuck did I say? On and on. You get the point. Imagine the... Oh, it could be... Yeah, Chrisley. That's a good point. He's the writer, correct? If I'm not mistaken, Chrisley's the lead writer. So for him to be, like, writing the boards. People would want nice-looking advertisements. Well, yeah, but I'm just trying to make them fit in with Halo 2 style. I think you're kind of missing the point there. Nice-looking, for sure. I don't doubt that you would make a nice-looking advertisement. I'm just saying, fitting into the style. Advertise the generic Halo 2 soda from Hotel Zanzibar. Oh, I forgot about it. Forgot about that. I haven't seen that in forever, dude. Just stayed the lead writer. Who am I thinking of? Chrisley. Oh, he's an artist. Okay, never mind. Might have been him. I don't know why I thought he was a writer. Who am I thinking of? I might be mixing him with the Overwatch writer who has Lee. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of somebody else. You probably made that texture? Yeah, that makes sense. I have to figure out a good way to do like a transition between city streets and beach. Not sure I'm going to do that yet. Alright, building. We can do some experimentation, kind of see where it takes us. Let me bring this to a new blend file. So we have backups. What would I want to do with this? I think this is like a good general size for it. Perhaps I could make it taller though, like extrude it up to there. Lower this. That's not bad. Perhaps something like that. That's kind of cool. I like that shape. So I might want to lower this all. Maybe instead I can just make it taller. I just realized Rooster Teeth, red versus blue Easter egg was one of the soda machines. One have a blue rooster and one has red teeth. Ah, yeah, I've seen those. How come I never noticed that? I feel like nobody's ever talked about that. Okay, that's kind of a good shape. Nah, it looks almost too symmetrical, the building next to it. You know what? Screw it. It looks nice. Doesn't need anything more than that. What if I did like this? Ooh. Yeah, I like that. And this kind of becomes a problem, though. Unless I just extrude Y, snap to that, delete all of that. Yeah, there we go. Now I can reconstruct this ramp. Nice. Ooh, that's a cool-ass building shape. I fuck with that. Will there be a flood version of the map? No, but there will be flood AI that you can spawn in. Be worth it to do it a second time right here. And no. Could do something like this though. Lies. I cannot do that. Y'all talking about Chris Lee? Yeah. Because there's one sign that I spawned in and it said it's like a new Mombasa info sign and it says like Mayor Lee. Oh! Oh, this is cool. I think I tried texturing this up. I like putting all of the sloped panels on the sloped face texture, but I do end up running out of texture variety. Here, try maybe doing this part here. That looks kind of nice. Can make this entire face into windows. I guess it might not be a bad idea if I do it like that. Cursor there. That's kind of cool. Probably look better if they were inset though. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Let's do extrude scale down. Switch over to face. Scale it down like that. Maybe extrude inwards a bit, like I usually do. Looks pretty good. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. And then I can put the trim on this. I'll probably do the gray trim on this one. No, you know what? I'm going to do the main dark trim that I've been using. Wherever the fuck that is. There. And then the usual. Flip these little things around, snap them into place. Boom. Boom. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I do love the spirit of Halo 2 buildings. There's a very particular style to it that I really, really enjoy. There's metal gray. Ah! They're so unorganized. You know what? Actually, this building should probably be blue. If there's a screen in the building, make it show the Halo 3 trailer. I unfortunately can't do full animated screens in here. At least I don't think I can. Ooh, that's kind of nice. That fit like really well. Okay, I'll do something like that with it. Blurry cam? Unacceptable. So unacceptable, in fact, that it seems my camera unfucked itself. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh wait, this needs to be blue. Whoops. I don't know why I was doing that all there. Blue. Blue. Blue? Yeah. Nice. Big blue skyscraper. Pretty cool. I have to make an optimized blue material now. Hey, that looks pretty cool. Could use some more detailing, though. I don't want to spam these antennas everywhere, but low-key, I'm cooking, just you wait and see. Alright, I'll take your word for it. I'm sure there's some more detail objects I could add to this that would improve things further. Maybe a bit too many antennas. But I do like this building design. This is cool. Neat shape. But that's foundation panels A. Oh, there, okay. Okay, those buildings are taken care of. That's pretty sick. Hell yeah, hell yeah. The Crusher SP pod somewhere. I could throw one down as a scenery object, a Halo 2 ODST pod somewhere. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with all this extra space here. I'll probably end up just grabbing some of the new Mombasa, and you know what, maybe I should just do this right now and get it over with. I need to expand all of the map to the side. I don't love the idea of doing this the way I'm about to do it, but I'm gonna do it. We'll take this in its entirety, and then on the other side, the exact same, all of this. Just the sides. And I'm going to do this. Scale. Hold on. Oh my god, wait. I can't do anything because there's a bunch of stupid ass fucking edges that got cut into it. Knife tool mishaps. I can never find the knife tool mishaps until I'm already in game. So annoying that that happens. Anyway. Here's the plan. Grab all these faces. Save. Extrude Y, scale Y, like that. Why is it so uneven? Well, whatever. Deselect all of that. Do scale Y 0. Scale Y 0. And boom, the city has expanded. Wow. And I could probably do the same on the... No, I can't yet. Google finally admitted to censorship, as if everybody didn't know Google was censoring all kinds of shit. But I do think that's a good thing. Shout out that shit finally coming to light. Yeah, look at that. Now there's like a whole city out there. Crazy. What's that, 3 hours already? Dude, this stream is flying by today. When I took a break a minute ago, I was downstairs. I was like, I wonder how long I've been streaming for. I looked at the time and I was just like, holy shit, man. I've been out here today. Time is just fucking flying past. Alright. I've expanded way beyond the playable space. Oh my god, I didn't mean to extrude the fucking buildings, dude. No, my building just got fucking infinitied. And I'm not actually going to do anything crazy with all this extra space. I'm literally just going to be dropping a bunch of instance geometry buildings. I'm really gonna just try my hardest to not have this take up a shit ton of light mapping area. But yeah, now I can actually do something interesting with all this space by spamming down buildings and making the city feel very full, just like New Mombasa. Train station? What train station? What? Where? I'm so confused! at least I can get rid of this mishmashed area here of very ugly vertices. What is this triangle? Fucking excuse me? What are you? What was that? Weird. Alright, that's relatively closed up, so that's not too bad. Now I can finally place down a bunch of buildings and go crazy. I'm planning to build a train station. I don't think the map is big enough to justify adding a train station, personally. Like, I think it's a very cool concept, but it would just be really so much work. Those words hurt me. My bad. Alright, let's look for some buildings to nab. I want to snag some of these out-of-bounds New Mombasa buildings. Why did I have to end up, like, making my own version? Yeah, I'm going to yoink this one for sure. Dude, what's kind of cool is, like, there's just these giant walls with, like, big blocks on them. I might just do some giant blocks like that. I'll yoink these buildings, too. They're kind of neat. Also enormous. Like, actually way too big. Low-key actually want the bridge building, but they're so hilariously enormous, it would just be way too much. Oh, well. I think the antenna cluster. I should probably snag those. They get used a lot. They're kind of sick. Oh my god! Demon! Thank you for the 20, man!
Would it be in character or out of character to make a design that looks like corporate doesn't care about advertising because they know you're going to buy it? When's the last time root beer has been advertised BTW?
I mean, I guess it would probably make more sense if it was just like Halo styled, where they were like a genuine in-universe advertisement rather than like a funny, silly advertisement. But I mean, they could be like kind of silly. DMs? Oh, did you make it? That's actually not bad. That actually looks like it could theoretically be there. Is the logo supposed to be wonky? Energy blast, feel the burn, the lemon lime you love, try our new blast energy. Yeah, that actually looks like it could be on like a fucking Halo billboard. It's so like, it's so generic in like a good way and also has like that early 2000s Photoshop vibe to it. I think that could actually make sense somewhere in the map, like genuinely. I like that. I'll see if I can find like a billboard object or something to throw that onto. Okay, wait, before I forget, I want to snag these little buildings right here, which I think they get used a couple times. This building, and these really big ones. Okay. Can you make an ad about Master Chief? A little too on the nose. Oh, okay, these are already one object. Building background A. Building background B. Okay, but that's like docks. Building back. Okay, I want A and C. As for D, it's already got the included bits. I think I'll do A and C. We'll be fine. And then anything else I can just make out of like giant blocks and nobody will be the wiser. So A and C. We'll go append. We'll grab it from this file. A and C. Demon, thank you for another $5, man.
I just realized you could probably find the vending machine I used as a reference as it was in Halo 2. I sent a screenshot.
Oh, what the fuck? This is an actual thing in Halo 2. Okay, no wonder. I was like, yeah, that actually feels like it could be in the game. No, it literally, it practically is. That's sick, actually. Lemon lime, feel the blurpst. I like how you actually found the font, too. That looks like identical. Great new taste. Blorp blast. Yeah, I'm gonna, like... Dude, I'm gonna mosh this image down to, like, 128 pixels tall. This is gonna say, like... This is gonna be a blur. Blurst. Those are merged by distance, right? Yep, and then we shade flat, and I'll do the same thing over here. Merge by distance, clear custom split, shade flat. And then all I gotta do now is close up the bottoms of these buildings. Boom, then triangulate. Do these have seam sealer? I'm gonna have to add it. New plus seam sealer. Seam, oh, it's all one word. Okay, assign that. Assign that. And that. I'll do the same thing over here. Assign. Assign. Okay, now should probably separate these buildings out. I'll see if I can just kind of fit these in here generically without it causing too much trouble. Oh, wait. As for this background building, does it have any special symbols? It's got minus on it, so I think that means it uses vertex lighting instead of point lighting. I think I gotta raise this whole entire sky up. Damn, clean selection for once. Nice. Make it really tall. Then I'll put these over on the other side over here. Kind of tuck them into the side there. Not bad, not bad. I need some kind of other large-scale buildings to fill the void here a bit. Maybe I could do another one of these in the back. He's still... Wait, what did you just say? Told you to grab the stuff from multiplayer? Oh yeah, you're talking about the vending machines. Are there any other buildings I could yoink? It'd be kind of nice if there were. Since these are kind of in the background, maybe actually I could, like, duplicate these, separate them, and then just place them elsewhere at a different scale. Boopy! I hear kitty cats meowing, it's triggering me. Okay, I definitely need some other kind of building here. Also, I think I'm gonna have to yoink this one out and rotate it backwards. It looks too obviously like the one that I based it off of. Now I'm actually excited to see all these giant buildings in game. I think it'll look really cool. 30 minutes and Halo 3 is 18 years old? Oh god, wait. Halo 3 is gonna be able to drink? Yeah, you guys, your minds went somewhere completely different. Guys. Cats are going crazy. Damon, thank you for the 5-man. Appreciate it.
I hate to be that guy, but them being at random ass angles hurts my city skyline's brain. Think of the roads, man.
The roads here are all kinds of fucked up, man. They're all kinds of fucked up. I like that everything here is a grid, but having it all offset in the distance is kind of cool, too. TBH, honestly. If I could just... You'd allow me to TBH. Okay, you literally can't see these buildings over here. They're also over there. Oh, wait, because they're backwards, I could flip them around. Oh, ho, ho. Trickery at work here. Nice. Oh, that's some good trickery right there. Nah, it might be too obvious that like they're literally right next to each other. I suppose I could at least take one of these and like put them elsewhere. Probably take this one and just make it really big. Oh, I already have one back there, never mind. Hold on, move that there, right? Kind of put it in the ground. Maybe scale it up a little. I could, like, theoretically turn this one around. Make it, like, extra big. Yeah, maybe too much. I need, like, one more building type. Okay, what if I just actually used this one, rotated it like that, and shrunk it down to fill in this void here? That's actually kind of sick. It's actually kind of sick. I like that. Okay. I really want to get this in game. Let me hide all these buildings real quick. Slap down some materials on these. Yo! Leopard King, thanks for the $5.
Rejected. What's your opinion on Jairalani for a dog's name? Asking on Davy Jones' behalf.
On Davy's behalf? I think Brute's a better name. Shocker, I know, not to be so controversial and brave, but I do think that is a far, far better name. I think it just fits a dog, you know, like a pit bull named Brute. Works, you know? Not too crazy.
I'm looking at those roads and Lickham, that's just a highway with an off area only on one side and a turn onto another highway which you can only access from one direction.
Thank you for the tenor! Listen, these roads make perfect sense, Demon. There's no need to analyze what's already wonderful and flawless. You know? It's just really good. And I think if you're having trouble accepting what real goodness looks like, you know, you don't have to push that on me. It makes perfect sense. And if you disagree, you're wrong. And I think my buildings are just too... Brother, no. We are just going to have to agree to disagree, alright? I think I did an amazing job here. Alright, it's some of the best building work maybe ever. Why is it? Ugh. Why is it fucking sideways? That's gonna... I know it doesn't even matter because it's like on the backside that nobody's gonna see, but like... Bruh. Straighten. There we go. God damn. That's brutal. Oh! What did I do? Alright, that's fine. That'll do. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Nobody's supposed to be back here anyway. You can fly out here, but you shouldn't. And now that should be everything sealed up. I guess I can, at the very least, fix these textures. The fuck? Why did it do that? What is wrong with it? Is it stupid? There we go. Oh boy. Do we dare throw this into the game and see what it looks like? Where's the new Mombasa Police Department? It's over there, you know, over there. It's right, it's where you think it is. It's right over there. Right there. It's right, what do you mean it's right there, dude? You don't see it? I see it. It's right there. Alright, my hope is that this is not going to explode. So what we're going to do is we're going to see our relatively empty, small-feeling city here with a crappy building there and a crappy building there. I'm going to put in this new version and honestly just pray that not everything is exploded. The lighting is obviously going to look really bad, and if I try to light map this here on stream, it's probably going to take fucking forever. Yeah, this is now a 5 megabyte file where it used to be a 3.6 megabyte file, so... honestly, I might redo the sky, because it's really, really unoptimized. I also want to, like, fix a lot of the geometry outside the map. It's horrible, but whatever. We'll get there when we get there. We're going to do an imported light map on low... No, you don't... Fuck it. Draft. I'm just going to do low. It's going to look like shit, but whatever. Close, save. Let's see what happens. We're going to lose our light mapping, but we're going to get a bunch of new stuff in. Now, I should be able to optimize the crap out of a lot of this. But I just want to see it in-game, to be honest. It's got a lot of poops, aka instance geometries, to go through here. It's happening, it's happening. The city's gonna look really flat and ugly on import because we won't have any lighting, but it's happening. Oh! Oh no, there's missing shaders! We have missing... Oh wait, yeah, that makes sense actually. Whoa, dude. The massive scale of the city is actually kind of fucking awesome. Okay, let me cancel the light map though. I gotta fix the shaders real quick. Okay, so the shaders that are busted is that window, which is gray panels. What the fuck is it? NM metal gray panels. Another one was broken, was this one. Metal blue. Glass opaque. That one's fine. Light map. Fine. Okay, that looks good. Where else are we getting missing materials? On this building? Oh, it's the same one. Not seeing missing materials anywhere else. I think that's fine. Okay, that one's really ugly. I don't like that one at all. It looks stupid. The others are fine, though. These all look okay. Yeah, let's put this back in, then. I think we're good. Crazy to think on New Mombasa and Halo 2 are only 2 playable large-scale BSPs, where CE would require 10. Yeah, Halo 2 gets away with a lot more than people give it credit for, I would argue. Alright, on low, tool fast. I'm gonna do 15 instances, because there's always one lagging behind. This is pretty cool. Oh, dude, the new building, holy shit. Oh no, I left a Master Chief, god damn it. Cancel again, dude. God damn it. Get out of my face. I left my scale model Master Chief down here. Okay, Now this time for real, absolutely, definitely, it's gonna be good. Yeah, this one's definitely way too big. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me, Demon! What the fuck, man? Thank you! Holy shit, that was a jump scare and a half, dude. Thank you for the 50!
Work. Hey chat, have you heard of Huge Grass?
That's a good mod.
After all these years, Drake
That's a good mod.
paying homage to Halo Custom Edition where
yeah, that's
you
true.
can drive many vehicles players were never meant to.
True!
Subscribe on the Steam Workshop today.
Demon just jump scared the fuck out of all of us, dude. It's so late. It's so quiet. And he did that just to advertise my mod, by the way. Shout out my mod. Good mod. Best, maybe best mod of all time. Possibly ever. Thank you for the fucking 50, Demon, and for jump scaring. Listen, not that I got jump scared, okay? Nothing scares me, obviously. That goes without saying that. But chat, on the other hand, they got fucking terrified, dude. Thank you for scaring the shit out of them. But not me, of course. And true, if you guys want to try out a whole bunch of vehicles they were never able to fly before, dude. Halo 3, massive, large. Can you tell I have a job again? Yeah, I can. Barely, it pays a fuck ton. Liar, I thought you said you wouldn't get Master Chief into Halo. I haven't. Is there a Master Chief somewhere, dude? That's way too much work. I don't see Master Chief fucking anywhere, dude. I think you're tripping. I wasn't even paying attention. I got jump scared. Yeah. Oh, dude, look at that cityscape. It's gonna look way better with lighting right now. It's kind of like confusing on your eyes, but like, look at all those big ass buildings out there. I gotta put like dock stuff up over there, kind of fill in the space where the big seawall is, and make the seawall actually do and look good. Here we are on the little landing pad, kind of sick. Walk into a room. It's definitely one of the rooms of all time. You get to look over the big grassy area, pretty cool. Not bad, dude, not bad. I literally just started and it's only been 3 days. That means you haven't even gotten your fucking paycheck yet. What the hell? That's a shitload of money though, dude. God damn. You'd be making bank every single day. That's crazy. What's happening? The president!
Forge City is the best city, perhaps in the history of all cities, ever.
Well said.
Many people are saying this.
True.
Huge and beautiful skyscrapers.
I know.
Believe me. My friend Jeffrey Epstein and I love to visit Forge City. It's true.
Oh my god, Mr. President. Are you sure you... Mr. President, please... Sir. Sir! Sir! Thank you for the 343 POTUS. We make redacted. At least it's not pet food anymore. Oh, you're under NDA. You can't talk about what you make at the redacted factory? What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? Oh, only 677 lights? That's no biggie. That's fine. This is... The lighting on this is probably going to look like ass, to be real with you. It's probably going to be like... The way that I have the material set up, the lighting is going to be super, super unoptimized, and I'm baking it on low. Doing low on a map this size means there's going to be a lot of splotchy dark areas all over the place. So definitely not overload. Now, the lighting will be really broken looking, but it will at least be there, and that counts for something. Just hoping the buildings actually look good. I'm not sure if I like the way these buildings are set up right now, but it does feel cool. It feels like the city's kind of nested in a much larger area. Maybe what Demon was right. Maybe I should put the buildings on a sort of grid. It might look better if the buildings are all gridded up. Maybe like a couple offset buildings, but like maybe that one should be on a grid. This looks like Halo 2 campaign. Oh, I appreciate that. That's a very big compliment, to be honest. I mean, those buildings in the distance, I did rip those out of Halo 2 campaign, but all the other buildings I made. Even that one. Although this one was... God damn it! God damn it! Oh, whatever, dude. Fucking knife tool explosions. Oh my... Jesus. Oh... The fucking knife tool, man. Why does it do this? I need somebody to explain to me how this happens and what I can do to make sure it... Oh my god! I need somebody to tell me why this happens and what I can do to make it never happen again. Oh, well. Is it actually done already? Holy shit, it's pretty much done. That's crazy. Here, I'm gonna go take a quick break. This should be done way before I get back. One sec. Damn, I guess I was totally wrong. Still rasterizing. If you're always right, if Demon's always right, am I bald? Why? Listen. Demon knows the right answer. He knows the correct answer. I don't need to coach him on this. He knows. He knows. There we go, dude. There it is. I'm not bald. Obvious. Obvious. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Wow, I love that the last light mapper is just struggling so hard. Lagging behind all the... This was supposed to go at the same time all the other ones were. There's always just one that's like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do anything until all the other ones are done. Just to double the hairs I see. The knife explosion, checking on more buildings. Oh, I can check which ones are broken just by doing this. This one's probably my fault. Okay, it's literally just this one here. And I already fixed it. Oh! So, yeah, that was the only error. The back side there is just because probably I fucked it up at some point. I didn't match it up. Oh, yeah, this one's a backwards facing face. Right there. Now that one's fixed. Yeah, so it's already fixed in Blender. I can just re-export it later and then it'll just go. Oh, it's about to finish. Let's go! Again, the lighting is probably going to look really fucked up because I'm doing it on low with really unoptimized like lighting, so it's going to be both blurry and there's going to be black splotches everywhere. Especially because of the errors. But at least we'll get a general idea of what everything's going to look like. And hopefully it's cool. Wait, does Halo 2 have fog? Is there fog that I can put in to kind of add some, like... I think this map already has fog, actually. Oh, yeah, splotchy is correct. Splotchy is very, very correct. Blurry is also very, very correct. I'm gonna have to be pretty smart when it comes to how I do all of this. Well, if we discount all the splotchiness and blurriness, this actually looks pretty damn good. And you know what, though? I think this building, because it's kind of on a grid, it looks a lot better than these non-gridded buildings that are all around. Yeah, discounting all the splotchiness, that's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Brother! Is it on fire? If not, consider it could be more on fire. I mean, I suppose so. I suppose it could. Ooh, I like this building. Oh wait, let me check out this place now. I put lights and stuff in here. A little light coming out of there. Nice little lights in here. Not bad, not bad. It looks like the city is... It looks like the city was on fire, dude. With how splotchy all this lighting is. It genuinely looks like it was at some point on fire and has now finally become on fire. Can't help but stare at the Halo 2 depiction of the elevator. Oh yeah, up there. Yeah, you already know I'm about to hide some Easter eggs on these buildings and out of bounds. You already know. I want to get rid of vertices from the sky. Yeah, I'm gonna rebuild the entire skybox now that I can make it way more optimized. I'm gonna consolidate most of these vertices on the outside of the map here down now that I've more or less finalized. Honestly, all I gotta do at this point is make the seawalls look kind of cool. Like decent. Honestly, they could stay kind of basic in shape like that. Just add some like extra details and things. Where's the scarab gun and soccer ball? They will be in the map. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I wonder what it looks like from down here now. Oh, that's kind of sick, dude. When you're down in this little alcove, you can like see the towering buildings all around you. That's really cool. I like that. What's the vibe over here? Definitely feel like you're in a really big city now. That's pretty awesome. Like the golden hog. It will be an Easter egg, 100%. I was debating whether or not to let people spawn it in, but I think it's more fun if you have to, like, go find it. Well, you know what? Let's hide it right now. This will be one Easter egg that we hide together. It's got to be somewhere. I mean, since this is a Forge mod, you can pick it up. I'm thinking maybe I put it, like, all the way outside the map somewhere. Oh, that's kind of boring, though. That would be a good spot for the golden warthog. How about a shout out to San Andrea on top of one of the buildings with a message that says there are no Easter eggs. Oh, you're talking about San Andreas like Rockstar. No Easter eggs here. Go away. Well, we got the golden warthog, and you see the sign here. Ooh, what if I just made it like a script or something where, like, if you shoot the sign, it'll, like, spawn in. Maybe you have to, like, crouch on the sign or something. If you stand on it, it'll spawn in a golden warthog, like, over here or something. That'd be kind of cool. That sounds kind of fun. I'll do that. I'll just have a little trigger volume that detects if a player stands on the sign. Put it like right there. It's the G-Hog. Read brains. What do brains say? Make a hole in the walls, collisions, and build in a little hidden garage. That'd be kind of cool. I wanted to make it so that, like, if you shoot it a couple times, it would spawn it. But I don't really know a good way to do that without making a completely new version of the sign with, like, destruction states, to be honest. But I kind of want to not do all that, Oh, shout out this sign having like totally cursed shading for some reason. What if a golden warthog spawns in front of the golden warthog billboard? Well, that's the kind of the idea. It was gonna be like, you come over here, drop your player, come here, fly into forge mode. You just kind of float up here, and then boom, golden warthog spawns. Well, maybe that's too easy, because it's like really inbounds. Maybe I could put another sign like out of bounds. I don't know. Well, I would say the map is more or less done. I think what I want to do now for the map is like, okay, we still have this little area to finish up, which is pretty easy. Then the sea walls. And I guess this little area over here, if I want to do anything in particular with this. Maybe make a dealership with a golden warthog in it, and somehow the door opens and you can access the golden warthog. I mean, that sounds like kind of a cool idea. I just don't know where something like that would go. The cool, it has glass that you can't break. Ow. I mean, these are pretty fun ideas. I do not dislike them. No. No. Okay, well, I need to do something to decorate this building. Maybe I'll add those lights, because this one's really plain and boring. I like these signs over. Oh, right, I gotta do the little road fucking doorways. I totally forgot about that. Damn. Yeah, I'll do that. I sent it to DMs, I feel pretty annoyed. It's really stupid. I'm laughing because of the digital counter. Excuse me? What is 435th? Explain the lore behind this even. Why is it 435th anniversary of your 400? When are you gonna start writing all this? Oh, whoops. This is what you're just Halo. 2552, which I guess subtracting or adding would be. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's exactly how it works. Sneaky Halo reference. People are gonna be like, some Halo fans gonna realize that. They're gonna think and be like, hang on a second, hold up, hold up. I'm gonna building on that. Wait, put in the building that has the sign on it. Make the corner of that the dealership. You like right there, like a little garage here. You mean? I could put like a garage there, I suppose. Like cut into it. I don't know how I would hide it though. ODST Valdi. I could do something like that, I suppose. Ooh, this building looks really nice, actually. With lighting that doesn't look like shit, I think it would look much better, but, you know. I think I should make this blue. This is like my new favorite building now. This is cool. The more I'm thinking about it, like, oh my Jesus. The more I think about it, I feel like I actually could do more buildings with interiors, because as long as I keep the rooms simple, it's actually rather easy to make these. This definitely feels like a Gmod map interior, though. Which I don't think is a bad thing. You know what? I know what I have to do. I have an idea. It's a stupid idea, kind of, and pointless, but I want to do it, alright? Hear me out. Hear me out. This is mostly for fun. No, come on. Okay, I can do better than that. We move this all the way over here. That's better. Okay, hear me out, right? Roll up in a regular ass warthog. I just want to experience the admittedly splotchy, but kind of cool Forge City, right? Roll up here. Head inside. Is that the same-ish area, the Halo 2 mission for the Scarab that kills the tank? It's inspired by it. I was inspired by the general shape of it, but it's all custom. I built it all myself. Been working on it for... Well, I was working on it before for a long time, and then I kind of reworked it into this new Forge map. A lot of detailed areas. Now we can come over here. Find ourselves a pelican. You know, I'm gonna land this the other way. Hold on. Can I fit this here? I feel like I should be able to. Yeah, hell yeah. With room to spare. Dude, imagine this city, but not fucking giga splotchy. I think it would look so cool. Come in here. I wonder what I could forge in here. Oh, wait. Dude, the forge potential is so awesome here. This makes me really happy. Can I even fit this in this room? No, not really. Oh my god, it's freaking the fuck out. Read last two, I'll be out of here. Wait, hold on. I will check it out in 1 second. I'm getting kind of distracted here. I'm gonna turn off AI brains real quick. I'll spawn some grunts in here. Oh, you know what? I do have to place down pathfinding still. Like a room full of grunts. Turn their brains back on. Alright, they won't have pathfinding right now, because I gotta fix the map up again. This is so cool though, man. And this mod is actually really fun. Alright, let me read what you wrote. You said... You don't have to hide it, just it has indestructible glass, so it's always taunting you. Make it that you have to sand on it and teabag twice to activate the doors. I like that idea. I think stuff like that's fun. Maybe people will figure it out. I will say flying a Halo 2 Pelican feels a lot better when there's a large-scale city to like actually fly it through. Yeah, that building needs to be finished. Lighting needs to be fixed, and the entire sky and out-of-bounds area needs to be optimized to fucking high hell. This is giving me Gmod vibes. This is giving me massive Gmod vibes. It's literally just like Halo 2 Gmod, essentially. Honestly, it's very similar to what Gmod was. Like, if you consider Half-Life 2 as the base game, and then you consider Halo 2, I mean, it is our base game here. This mod kind of is what the original Gmod was before it got its own, before it became its own game. Demon, thank you for the 5, man. We appreciate it.
If and when I ever release this, I'll do the math and give you the updated texture for the sign lol.
Okay, bet. Bet. I'll add it in. I'll find a way to add it in. Yeah, this is essentially like old Gmod equivalent for Halo 2. Arguably better though, but only because I have the idea of Halo 3 Forge to base it off of, rather than just kind of going off of whatever. This is nice. Ah, man. Also, I do think that building looks much nicer. Much nicer. Oh, I totally forgot. There's actually another area that I haven't worked on yet that I need to work on, which is this place. There's nothing crazy I wanted to do with it. I just wanted to make this like a really small basic building. And then I wanted to make this like a grassy area up here behind like a fence. And then this could be like another small building. I completely forgot about this zone. But yeah, that's not anything too hard. That would take me like 10-15 minutes to do this little area. Oh, this is good. I could probably have this entire map finished within the next day. Everything here is pretty straightforward. I like it. Gotta go. Have a go on, yo. Listen, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I think I gotta hop off as well. It's really late. I got things to do tonight. So I'm gonna jump out of here. Tomorrow, we're gonna have this finished up. The map, I mean. And then I'll just fill out the rest of the Forge list, and I think we'll release the mod. I'm really liking how the map's looking. I'll have a bunch of changes for it tomorrow. Show off the map. Here, alright, fine. Before I head out, I'll show off the map. Refresh. Obviously, it's in Forge. I wish it wasn't so splotchy. It's kind of hard to show off a map that has really crappy splotchy lighting. Have a good one, Roswell. Alright. I want to see, in regular Halo terms, we can get a Banshee to fly around. But we got all kinds of buildings here. Big open grassy area to mess around in. Little buildings and things. Demon, thank you for the 2! Don't forget Helldivers? True, I'll get Helldivers. I'll get it installed tonight. There's some areas over there, streets and stuff, unfinished. Over here we have the very nice detailed street that I've put the most work into so far. Very nice, very pretty, little buildings and tiny areas and stuff. Got the interior to one building here. Extreme chat before you go? Okay. Got this little interior where you can walk in. Oh, I gotta add the mongoose to the Forge list. Ignore the crappy light mapping. Nice little area here. You can jump on rooftops and stuff and go crazy with it if you want. Another little zone down here you can walk into. Very nice, very nice. Go into Forge mode. That's nice. I will forego the Banshee, and you know what? Not a Pelican. Let's do a Phantom. I never drive the Phantom anymore. The highway sign makes no sense. Don't worry about it. We got the beach area. I should really do a bit more with the beach area. I don't know what I'm gonna do other than make like a nicer looking wall over here, but figure out the beach area tomorrow. Tomorrow, or I don't know if I'll do it before stream or on stream, but the beach area tomorrow will be the area I'm gonna focus on a lot, as well as the remaining like buildings and highway sections. I don't know if the Phantom can fit up here. It's a bit larger than the... Oh yeah, there we go. This is the only other interior. Maybe I'll have to have that garage interior made for the Golden Warthog. Phantom is parked. Got a nice little room in here. Not bad, not bad. Overlooking the splotchy ass city. Very cool. Skiff in Halo 2 win. I think I'll pass on putting a skiff in Halo 2. That's a lot of work that I want to do right now. But yeah, not bad. What we're looking at right now. A very, very big map. Very Gmod-esque map. Alright, let me check stream chat. When I was goofing off on huge ass dogfight. Oh man, classic huge ass. I miss this mod. Seeing it with MCC skin just throws me off. I'm still not used to custom edition maps being in MCC all this time later. Oh no, I've done this before too many times to count. Gonna go fucking hypersonic speeds. That crashing warthog sound. Alright, I'm gonna jump out of here. I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. It's been an amazing stream. I really appreciate all the support. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna be live tomorrow, so don't miss out. Don't miss out there. But thank you. Massive thank you to everybody who tipped, to everybody who super chatted. Thank you so much. All the members who rejoined today, thank you very much. I'll be live again tomorrow. And if you want to see more of this pretty cool Halo 2 Forge stuff, we're getting the mod finished up pretty soon here, and if you guys want to play it, well, good news, probably will be done in, I was saying 3 days would be the most it would take, and that was yesterday, and now I'm thinking 2 days seems reasonable, so expect 2 days, and this will all be done. Mostly just map work is left, making sure the map looks cool. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and thank you again for a fucking phenomenal stream. Have a good one, you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye!